final boss stronger. Get out.
All right. I think we're live now. Yeah. All right. We're good. Hey guys, welcome to the Interstore Pokebox versus Blacklist. Are we all good to go? Yeah, we are.
You started.
Well, my name is Paul. Here we have Gorm. What's up? We got Tate over here.
Hey,
Brady.
Yo. Yo.
So, games are going to be sorting out. Matches going to be sorting out soon, right?
What's happening tonight,
All right,
Paul?
tonight.
What is happening tonight? What are we doing?
We have 5 representatives from each store, PokeBox and Blacklist, and the way it's going to be sorted out is it's up to best of 5, so it's up to 3.
Yeah, best 2, 3, best of 5.
Now, we've got everything sorted out.
Yeah,
we've got 2 wheels set up, so basically, we're going to be doing the matchups live on stream.
Correct.
Live on stream. Okay.
Correct. And behind us, you can see it.
Yeah, it's right behind us, as you can see. Yeah. Now, Jesse and Umit's names are obviously be taking out because they're going to be
They have an exhibition match.
They're going to be
the last one.
I'm not
I
sure.
think it might be random again.
I think they're making random.
They're locked in for
Are they definitely locked in for the exhibition?
They're going random.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. So my question is,
Yep.
what sort of leaders are our players going to play today?
Look, hear me out. I think there might be some green decks.
Green decks, yep.
Might be some red decks.
Yep.
Maybe some purple.
Is it going to be a boring meta?
A boring
meta battle, or is there going to be a bit of spice?
Nah, this is like the send off to Ono.
Send off to Ono.
O10 comes out soon.
Yes,
maybe
it does.
next month.
Next month.
Next
Next
month.
week.
No,
No, not next week. 14th is pre-release.
2 weeks.
And then Brisbane Regionals is also going to be the first OP10. Shout out to Brisbane.
Yeah. Make sure you book your tickets.
book your
Tax,
ticket.
Tack Gaming. Yeah. So make sure you get that sorted out. Now,
Have we randomized yet?
are we going to randomize it now?
We're gonna spin the wheel on stream.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there we go.
what we're going to do now, actually, you know what? Let's sort out the matchups now.
You wanna?
Yeah, let's just sort out the matchups now.
Yeah, we're gonna do the matchup so we can talk about it.
So we talk about it. All right.
We're gonna do the matchups. Go
We're
straight
gonna
into
have
it.
the 2 wheels. We're gonna have the 2 wheels on stream right now for us, and it's just all gonna be random. So we're not making this up.
No,
This is
no.
all random at this point.
For all we know, me and Brady are gonna be leaving right now to play each other.
Yeah. But I do want to just say a big shout out to Pokebox for organizing and just hosting the event, as well as our fellow store mates, Blacklist Cards. If you have it, if you're new to the scene, make sure you actually check out those 2 stores. Support your locals. You know what? That's all I'm gonna say. The main point of this is support your locals.
Support your locals.
Support your locals.
Play at your locals.
Yeah.
You know, the whole reason we met half these blokes
Yeah.
here is because we played at locals.
Yeah.
None of us would be friends with our locals.
100%. And
You
if sorry.
I was gonna say you meet some of the best people at
Yeah,
locals.
100%. Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Hey guys,
Yes.
TOS.
Yes.
Calm down a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Too much hands.
Too much chance. Okay. Too much chance. Yeah. But at the same time, if you haven't joined the Victorian group, the Victorian Facebook page, make sure you join them because we've actually got a list of stores that and we've allocated them to 4 separate areas in Victoria. We have East Blue, West Blue, North Blue, and Central Blue.
Oh, did you do that? Did
I
you?
did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't miss that. I missed that. Sick, that's it.
Infographics.
Thank you, appreciate that. By the way, so I think we're all good to go because I want to get these matches up and running.
Yeah.
So we have the 2 wheels up on the screen right now, please.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Just gonna wait. And go. All right, so we have our. So we're gonna see our 2 wheels. It should be coming up on stream soon. Now, if you are if you're in chat right now, what are your predictions for the first 2 leaders? Okay, the first 2 leaders are a matchup. So over here, we're gonna spin off. We'll go with Pokebox first. So we'll go with Pokebox first. Spin that wheel, please.
Pokebox.
Pokebox. Who's the first
First representative.
of Pokebox?
And it looks like it's gonna be 5 randoms. Jesse and Umit are in there.
I'd like to mention they've also spelt my name wrong.
We've got Tate. Tate.
Tate, but
No,
So
and, we had a late out for Pokebox. It was
they're
actually
the wheel now.
Tate
So
was out.
for Pokebox, the representatives are Jesse.
Jesse. He's opening up. Jesse.
So we have Jesse as the first representative for Pokebox against who is he going to verse for Blacklist Collectables?
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh,
nice,
for you,
nice,
Brady.
nice,
Look.
nice, nice.
Oh, okay.
All right, now what about Final Boss Collect? Oh, Final Boss. Sorry,
Final Boss.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Blacklist Collectables. Jesse's version.
Yeah.
Jesse versus Is. Okay, cool.
Let's find out.
All right.
Let's find out.
Find out what everyone's playing.
Oh, you want to find out now, or do you want to each time we go up? It's just going to be a
I think
leader flip.
I think it'll be a leader flip. I think
Yeah,
it'll be
leader flip.
better if it's a leader flip.
So, Jesse, don't flip your leader until you go up there.
Yeah.
Like to start the game.
I take my Dragon Ball then.
Yes. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, during the break, I'm gonna ask to get my name fixed on that.
Yeah. Nope.
No, I'm sorry. Man.
Tate was laid out for
Okay.
due to injury. Quick, change it. And as Pokebox is busy.
I want to commentate on Jesse a little bit.
You want to commentate, Jesse? Your thoughts?
So wait. First of all,
Talk to me. Tell to me.
what? So this is
Hi guys, I'm Daniel at Blacklist, also known as Jason.
We go with
now the question for the first match is the following. Oh, sorry.
Don't look
What
at
do
me
you-
like that.
So we know.
Paul, don't look at me like
First of all,
that.
you know Jesse.
Wow, you get real close, Paul. You get real close.
He's known to play Vivi. But do you think he's gonna be?
He is a big VV player, but it's very simple to beat Jesse though.
Oh.
Jesse beats himself. He's a bit.
He's his own worst enemy.
He's his own
Since-
worst enemy. He overthinks something.
Exactly.
He's like, oh, this is how I have to win. I'm like, Jesse, no, it's not.
Now,
Swing to win.
I'm not familiar with Is, so
Praise.
Do we have any predictions?
well, I think he's gonna be playing Nami.
Also, as Pokebox,
Yeah.
I've done something cheeky upstairs
Oh,
on the whiteboard.
Oh,
So,
we don't need that, Matt.
so
Wait, did he actually print like a business card version of his like a playmat? Oh,
wow.
that's sick.
That's smart.
That is
That's
actually
really
sick.
smart. Actually, I love that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, when Blacklist walk upstairs, the first thing they see is Blacklist sucks on the whiteboard.
Nice.
Fair enough. Luffy. Okay.
Jesse might be happy with
Now-
that.
Actually,
Jesse on the Shanks.
actually, on this one, I've done some practicing with Jesse because I do know a bit of the myself. So he knows the plays, he knows how to do the matchup. It's just other
Yeah. Talk to the homies. Get the homies in here.
Now, ideally, does Jesse want to be going first here, or does he want to go second?
He wants to be going first. You want to put Purple Luffy on second because Purple Luffy's advantage is by ramping,
Shout out to all the
being
people in the
extra
chat, by
aggressive
the
by
way.
dumping bigger threats than what you're normally able to deal with. Like 3 on you, I'm dropping a 4 cost, and then I'm going straight to 7. Like, how's anyone supposed to really deal with that? So that's the advantage of Purple Luffy. So putting them on second means, sure they're ramping into 5, but you can easily counter that.
Jesse's down here.
Why?
He's got all the straps.
You can easily counter that
Mm.
on your turns.
Nice. Now,
Yes,
Gorm.
Gorm does look cute in the middle of
Now,
the couch.
now Gorm.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, everyone give them
As-
a kiss on the cheek.
As a fellow Shanks player here at Pokebox,
I do. Yeah.
what would your strategy be against Pokemon?
Play tank or Shanks.
Always.
Always.
Is that what? So,
Get the 10, play tank or
are you
Shanks.
talking about the?
win.
Are you talking about like
Not
the
the
rush
KO
one,
one,
or
the rush one.
The rush one.
Minus 1,000 is really nice. So if I talk into both microphones, is it like
Because Gorm can take 2.
But as we see, look at the sleeves on Jesse. We've got vengeance here. Vengeance. Very thematic.
By the way, sorry to cut you guys off.
No,
but
you're right.
Can you just if you're in chat, can you just please provide some feedback if it's what you call it, if the mics are too close or if the sound is all good. So just please let us know. Really appreciate that.
And also say hello if you're in the chat. Who are you going for? Who you want to support?
That's a nice watch as well. I like the watch. So you can see what time he felt Jesse.
He's gonna. It's like, what time is that? It's winning time, actually. Yes.
Okay, now have we did a dice roll yet? So
All right, Fuzzy Nuts being banned.
Quickly, everyone ban Fuzzy Nuts.
so in future, do we know if there's going to be other stores involved in this sort of like?
Okay, you have to speak up.
Yes,
speak up?
Speak up.
so everyone can hear.
We do have live.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't have live.
You guys.
Okay.
You guys could join the.
So we have to
stream,
speak a bit louder because apparently
Everyone
can hear us. Yeah. Okay. So
Fuzzy Nuts.
I'm sorry, Fuzzy Nuts.
Jesse with a really crappy dice roll goes for a 4. Now we all. Now,
Oh,
what's his position? Is
Who's going first? Who's going second?
Did we even see the die roll?
Yes, we did. Well, is won the die roll, so he decided to go first at this point. I'm pretty sure.
That's a very interesting call.
No.
No, it's not. It's very favorable for purple.
Oh shit!
No.
Come on.
that's an interesting hand, Jesse. Yeah, that's definitely a shit.
Yeah, you get rid of that.
Yeah.
He's gets rid of
Oh,
that.
it is like, wait.
Oh, there we go. We have
Oh,
names
no.
over there.
Mulligan?
Nah,
No, he didn't. He decided to keep. He skipped it.
That's a wild keep, in my opinion.
Snapchat.
So I'm assuming that Iz already has. What you call
Let's go, Iz!
Yeah,
And that will be the final time you hear from Brady tonight.
to really keep that hand together. So obviously he's hoping to take a life.
We also have a very big person to the right of me. His name is Loki, and he's Loki. A very nice person.
That's just your best player. Yeah. Because in
Hey,
any ramp from there, you're getting your Don back from your
Shout out to
opponent, so
Loki.
at least you're not putting yourself behind or getting ahead.
What's your issue?
All right. The mic's not overlapping, right? Just making sure. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, so yeah.
And as we can see, we've got Jesse getting out the calculator. He's working out his maths.
Should we do an extra? Should we make the time go longer for the?
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do
Yeah. 45. It should be 45 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So with commenting, I think there's too much noise happening.
Yeah.
From everywhere, so we just take turns.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Okay. So, who's going first? Did we just realize? It was
So Iz is on first.
all right. This is on first.
Yeah,
So,
got the dice roll.
so ideally, with is first turn, you just want to go for the searcher at this point. So the mic keeps picking up other people.
And or cheer. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, by the way, King. So yeah, we can see that in Iz's hand, he's already got the searcher there available. He could play that on the first turn just to search up for himself. He ideally wants to get the 9-drop Luffy. He wants to get the 9-drop Luffy.
Not this early. Like in this fight, he wants realistically. He wants Zorojuro really.
Yeah.
To find your pieces so you can slam the Luffy Taro combo.
Will Zorojuro have enough time to actually attack beforehand? Because
You usually at one swing in, you do the swing with Zorojuro.
Yeah.
Because like if they have the Lucky Roo, they auto block. So cool, you let that go and you get your leader swing, and then you dump the Sungoro and Luffy Taro combo.
Yeah.
Looks like Iz is just sitting in 2K City. However, that's a lot of 2Ks.
The deck runs a lot of 2Ks.
Yeah.
I think at least 12.
he has the 5-drop kid.
Yeah. Now, I can see that he just picked up from another card from his life, and I'm pretty sure that was another Uso's Hachi.
No, he searched for that. That
searched
was
for another-
yeah. So he
Oh
searched
no,
for
that
the
was
Uso
well, he has another 2K counter
yeah,
in hand.
Yeah. So he takes ramping, and he's just going to play the Bond Clay here.
100%.
Oh.
Judge call. Now, do we actually have a judge up there?
No, we don't.
No, we.
I think
So
we're
can
doing.
you do a judge up there? What's the deal with that?
I think
Okay.
we're doing very.
So now, so we have the Zoro 4 cost 6 power.
He must have got that off life because he didn't have that in hand.
He's taking that Luffy just because he build it. So
Yeah, you might as well just give it.
yeah, might as well just show it.
Oh, so Jesse, we can see Jesse's hand. He's got a few key pieces in there. Building Snake's going to be really nice. That was a recent new tech. Lucky Roo also very good.
Nice. Ideally, if he does want, so he's going for that 5k swing. His next move is most likely going to be a Lucky Roo because ideally, if the Zorojuro does swing into it, he can instantly just KO it. Well, there we go. There's the Lucky Roo.
Nice and easy.
Jesse has 2 viable options in regards to his defensive position. He can use the Shanks ability, minus the Zorojuro down to 5k,
Correct.
or he can instantly use the Lucky Roo and then KO the Zorojuro straight away.
Yep.
Now we have is on how many Don right now?
He'd be sitting at 6, so
He'll
he
be
can
sitting
ramp
6,
in, which is
yeah.
exactly what he does. Goes into Luffy Taro, more than likely.
But he's got all 4 Usahashi.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's better.
There we go. Does he have the Sungoro as well? No, he's got the Usahachi wrist. Wow.
Rest though.
What?
He's not enough Don.
No, it's not enough Don.
Wait. We need to pause that because he needs to have enough Don, right?
Yeah. No.
He needs to.
Oh, Tate, if you want to go, yeah.
Yeah. Just
So, yeah.
time to pause.
They can't hear. So Usohashi.
Yeah,
So for people
he
who don't
doesn't
know, Usohashi needs 8 Don on the field to be able to rest stuff. Head straight into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tate, our local judge, is
Local
like,
judge.
you know,
That man
running.
flew up.
What happened?
Okay, yeah. So
Paul,
you want to tell?
you're the judge,
okay.
you're the judge.
So basically, when Iz decided to play the 7-cost Luffy Taro, he then decides to play on player. You can play a 5-cost or less. He decides to play the Usahachi. However, Usahachi's on play effect needs to have 5 Don on the field because not active, but just 5 Don on the field in general.
Is it 5
no, it's
Don?
8 Don. Sorry, 8 Don on the field. In order for the on-player effect to work. So I will have to give is a warning on blacklist blacklist team. So there's It's absolute disaster. I mean,
Give him the warning. Give him the warning.
we didn't really. Yeah, we didn't really expect this sort of behavior. Like we don't tolerate cheating.
From
Well,
Blacklist, though.
Box and cheat.
He told him.
See, here at Pokebox, we're very prideful in the way we play. Now,
Homies in here.
somebody, Hellbringer78. I'm glad that you asked because yes, someone did cheat, and they are the representative of Blacklist cards. So that's not a Pokebox error. That's definitely Blacklist cards. Caught in 4K.
How many Usops does this guy have? How ridiculous is the amount of Usops in hand?
It's going. It is so. As a judge, it is not a penalty of one. I
Fuzzy
will
enough, it
allow.
wasn't a
It's going to be a
genuine
warning. If he does the same thing one more time, it will be a DQ.
I can't wait to find out
Yes.
in the playoffs, sis.
Give me that. You know that. A TOS. We're gonna get banned, bro. On Facebook.
Okay. So
Thank you.
back into the game.
Back into the game.
Yes.
Sorry, Tate.
This guy's playing an Usopp deck.
Fuck yeah.
Usopp deck. But as you can see in Iz's hand right now, he does have 4 Usopp available. He has enough 2k counter to start his own, like, you know,
2K farm.
2k farm.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
it's insane.
Are we playing Farmville or?
Mr. Simmer, this is game number 1.
Yeah, so Mr. Sima, you haven't actually missed that much. We are up to
We
game
got
number
here.
1 still, so we did randomize the whole entire matchup. Right now we have Jesse, the
It's still
store owner of
0-0.
Pokebox. Ideally, we wanted him to verse Umit, but Umit decided to back down and just rely.
Umit was scared. We didn't hear
Umit was scared. He was scared. Umit was scared.
His actual excuse was, I want everyone to have fun. Everyone to verse everyone. Uma was scared.
Why is Umit crying in the corner
Now-
to speak? Actually.
Now, Iz does play the 9-drop Luffy, swings straight into Shanks. Yep. Now we have Jesse now on 8 Don. So 8 Don primarily. What do you want to see with Shanks?
Oh, we got traders in the midst. Traders in the midst. Traders in the
It's
midst.
getting a bit ugly over here.
Now, quick question for you, Umit.
Tell me.
Now, in this certain situation right now, who do you think has the upper hand? And you can't be biased about it.
Honestly,
Would you like to phone a friend? Would you like to phone a friend?
I want to run upstairs and ask the boys.
Now,
It's actually Uma's first time seeing One Piece. This is Dragon
oh
Ball.
my gosh. Now Jesse does swing 5k, does a 1k counter. He does have 7 life. Oh, I think he's. Are we about to see a KO?
Yeah, this is
He's setting
likely
up.
going to be a trash from Ben Beckman straight.
There
into
we
it.
go.
Nicely
Ben
done.
back in, nicely done by Jesse. Now, board wise,
Mhm.
it's not looking good for Jesse.
It's not terrible though. Like we could see he has what a 10 cost Shanks in
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
If he can play that down, stabilize it, it's going to be hard. And he's got what? He's got Dragon as well. Okay, thanks. Oh, thanks, Danny. Okay.
Now, Umit, here's a question for you. Now, I don't want you to fully tease your team's decks and leaders, but would you say there is a generous amount of spice from the Blacklist team?
No.
No, there isn't. Okay, so you've heard it here first in 4K. Fact, not opinion. They
think
are
that's
playing sweaty. They're
actually-
playing sweaty. They're playing sweaty.
I think there was a lot of spice
There's a lot.
pre-game.
Yeah.
Blacklist tried to, put it on us today by all rocking up in their Blacklist t-shirts.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go back into the game so we're gonna keep getting distracted. So we see that Iz decided to swing with the laws 5k.
Swing with the Laws, and I was swinging with the Luffy, and I think Jesse's just debating if he counters out of that, which probably too much counter.
No, I think he swung already with the Luffy.
Oh,
and
sided with
he
Luffy and then-
actually used leader
Gotcha.
to help out, and now
That's a 10k swing from the Luffy. I mean,
Glorious. Oh, Jesse has a trigger. Might be a red hawk. Then?
I don't think
It is a red
It was
hawk, that's-
a red, but he decides. What if he took the hit from the previous hit?
Hard to say. You can't be
yeah.
you can't be relying on a red
Yeah.
hawk trigger though. But like would have been very nice.
Now Jesse will be on 10 Don in the next turn. The question is he going to play more power reduction to eliminate some threats on the board, or is he gonna just go with it, just rip it out, just flop out the 10 drop Shanks?
100%. I think so. You just slam it down. 10 cost Shanks are just forces is into a spot to have to deal with it. And if we look, it's actually a relatively even life as well. Everyone's on
Yeah.
both on 3.
Yeah, and as you can tell by the body behavior, look at the body language. They're actually they're quite nervous. They're quite sweaty. Look at the.
Oh, well, I mean, we've seen the mistakes.
you can
Yeah.
definitely tell.
There's
by
little
the-
puddles.
They're definitely a little.
Look, he's playing with it. Yeah.
We've
Now-
got the aircon on at 10 up there, and it's not working.
Now-
much.
You get Jesse to turn around, there's just a massive shit stain.
Now, is being the
fan of
representative of
language.
Blacklist Cards. So, does he usually play Luffy?
He actually does, yeah. He took it to Nats and he went 6-4, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, which is actually still pretty respectable. I mean, better than me, so I can't really be upset, right?
And here's a bigger
He's actually crazy. He's gonna.
here's a bigger question. What did you come in at?
I don't remember, actually.
I seem to have forgotten that.
Was I even there?
I was there for.
Yeah.
That's it. We're both standing.
Now, Jesse is sitting comfortably on a 10 Don right now. He does have a Rush Dragon.
So I think he's just trying to get rid of cards out of hand.
Yeah.
Those few
Yeah.
first few swings. I think is he really going to go for the dragon? I think the Shanks is a much better play, but he's keeping the red hawk.
Oh no, he decides to play the Dragon instead. Attaches to Arrested Don, swings onto what? He doesn't have any Don active, so he can't do his
There's no gums, no giants here.
But we do have to remember that does have a lot of 2Ks.
But he does get the. I think he does get the.
Wow. TK City says thank you very
Yeah.
much.
D Mookie, you are right. He actually Umit did place 1,024 out of 1,024 players in that.
It was impressive, actually.
Very, very impressive. Just because that's different. Did Umit actually try? I don't know. What is it?
No.
You saw that coming.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah.
We literally.
Yeah.
I was on that. What do you want?
Now,
You're just sitting here like, where am I?
So now we have 10 Don from both sides of players. Now, do you reckon that he has another 9 drop in hand?
Another 9. No.
Because he can draw. Look, he's gonna.
and he's double checking how the Sanji works as well. Fair enough.
I believe you drew a kid.
Huh?
I believe you drew a
He
kid.
did draw kid. Yeah. Okay. Now he does swing 6K. Doesn't use the Shanks ability. He counts out at 2K. Plays a search out. He needs to find that. Oh, what do we have here? Is that a Gum Giant? Oh, there's a 9-drop Luffy.
9-drop Luffy straight.
So ideally, you want to just play the 9-drop Luffy. How much life does Is have right now? Just
Is
3?
3, yeah.
3, okay.
Both
Okay.
on 3. I find it really interesting that Jesse didn't play the Shanks there. I would have thought Shanks would have been the play, but maybe he values the bigger swing.
Yeah. So instead of playing 10 cost Shanks and go for 12 to 9, plays Dragon and goes 13 to 10. Well, look, at the end of the day, mate.
It's the same. It's the same. Don't worry about it. Good man. No, but look, Shanks is probably the correct play. But these guys are. I don't think they've ever been on stream before. They haven't played stream games.
Yeah.
I know it's a friendly.
A friendly.
It's a fun and friendly, show match. But you're still on stream. You still want to play your best, and
Yeah.
sometimes you just overthink these plays.
Yeah, 100%.
And look, maybe he's got the thought here is that he's got a dragon established now. Doesn't work like that, but So Jesse's really.
And T-Mookie with a very snarky comment. What does he say? Look, there's a reason why I put money on Blacklist and not on Pokebox. So there we go. Do we actually have bets running on this? Are we allowed to say that on stream? I don't know. We'll find out if we get banned or not.
Look, the question is how many people have Umit paid to jump in the chat? There's
Surely you played.
Yeah.
Shanks, yeah.
You actually have to.
You have to.
You really, and you have to start
Does he
chipping
actually
away
have
at the 2
Shanks?
Luffys.
Yeah, he does. He has
definitely
2 of
does.
them. Look, I'm really surprised that.
Look, if he plays the Shanks now, he drops Sanji to 5.
Jesse's
No, what I would do
No,
is
no.
honestly, I'd play the Shanks. Obviously, get rid of Luffy. There's only 1 card left in Iz's hand, right? And then the Dragon goes 9 to 9. And if it's not a 1K in hand, it's actually not a bad turn to get rid of both Luffy. To be fair, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
I think he's going for the Rayleigh here. He might play a blocker and start cycling his hand, which I think he's just overthinking it at the moment. I think it's just.
I agree with you. You can just kind of tell, he's had 10 done up
Yeah.
2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
And instead of just slapping it down, he's just kind of like,
That's what Jesse does.
does he?
I said at the start, that's his worst enemy. He overthinks it.
Yeah.
And look, it's a pretty high-end match, right? It's the first match. You're the part owner of Pokebox Australia. You made a cool video, but is that where it
Cannot
stops?
confirm.
He's actually the mascot for Pokemon.
Now,
There's one. There's one gone, and I mean he's attached 3. Yeah, interesting.
Okay. Look at the top
Now-
of Jesse's head.
now I just have to say, Jesse does know for a fact that has Usahachi in hand.
No, he
he's
got rid of
used
him.
all his.
He used, oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when we don't pay attention to the game.
Well, I was paying attention.
Oh, so that's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah. Why did
I
you?
take that. I take that.
Why did you look
Bring
at
your whole back to the game.
All right, Is is doing a little dance of it. So fairly confident in regards to his position.
Although in saying this, if Jesse plays a 10-cost Shanks after this and keeps both bodies on board, he's in a really good spot with a Dragon Swing and a Rayleigh Swing, and don't forget Leader Swing as well. And is his top decking at the moment?
Yeah, 100%. Now, does Jesse run any Rad Beams in his deck?
He does not.
He does not. Interesting.
Hopefully, Iz isn't listening to the stream. He plays 10 Rad Beams. Don't question it. But he is keeping up the 2 Don for
Is the bathroom upstairs? Sorry, so I can just go quickly.
No, secret tech.
That's like tapping the floor.
Now back to Iz's turn.
Wait, can I just pause you there?
Yes.
Look at Jesse's leg shake. Look at him. Look at him.
He's
He's
nervous.
swinging.
Yeah.
Finger in the mouth, like.
Yeah.
But you know, we don't forget that Sangoro. That's just infinite value. He needs to get rid of
He
it.
needs to get rid. I don't understand why Jesse should be. Was he swinging leader at all those times?
Ooh, looks like he's gonna play the big mom. This is a big swing.
Yeah.
He's
What?
debating though.
He's gonna.
Was the shanks?
He's gonna put the life.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
Obviously, put the blocker
Two
back
shanks,
into
two take off
into
shanks.
the life.
Yeah.
Know what I would actually do here in that sense either.
No, there's a big mom. Goodbye to that rarely, well, temporarily. You're gonna see it again, most likely.
Yeah.
Trying to get another big mom.
Yep.
Two big mums in hand.
It's nice.
Brick City.
Really,
He's
guys?
actually going to.
Yeah. Bottom deck it. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, fair enough. Goes for the 10k swing. Jesse, will he be countering out of it?
He has a Red Hawk up, so that's what he's left the 2 Don up. So he's definitely looking for a good Red Hawk play.
The question is, what are the other 2 cards in hand? We know that one of them is a Red Hawk, one is a Shanks, and he probably has another 1k available. He's
So
going
he
to KO
pops
the
the
law, yep.
And he gives
And
up
they'll
a
get
1k.
Ben
So he probably used his leader ability, so the 5
Yeah.
goes through.
Yeah.
And he just takes that.
Yeah.
And that's a 2k for the Hongo.
Yeah. Yeah, back to
Yeah,
Jesse's
so
turn.
I think it has to be. Yeah, I think you have to be.
Was that a one cut?
We don't know. Oh, no, it was a kid. If you think it's the kid, it might be a kid.
I wasn't.
Oh, was it a kid? It was something else. Oh, it was a law. Okay, so I think so. Jesse's just saying you're a bad man. You're a bad man. We've seen that before. We've seen that move. And
There's a
that's what we've been waiting for.
And of course, he wants to flex it with a wanted person.
Play the alternate art. He wasn't happy with the art of it. So he's like, I gotta wait to find another one and then drop it down for the stream. And look, some respect.
Yeah,
I think he's just swung 5k into the Sanji.
That is actually Sangoro. You gotta pay attention to those, please. At all.
Danny, can we get you on stream? Can we get you on stream next if you're making these?
Yeah, I'm up to date.
Are you up to date?
Yes, I am, sir.
I'm also up to date in the manga.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you too, sir? You say so? Yeah, no spoilers here on the stream.
No spoilers.
Okay. Now, what is the best possible move for Jesse at this point? Yes, he's already swung. Is he going to swing into life? No, yes, he does swing into life.
Well, he had another option.
Yeah,
Look,
know.
I think look at where the board state is though. Jesse's actually in a really good spot right now.
The other option is obviously like if you wanted to, don't swing it.
It's all right. We've got Shanks on board.
Just swing backwards.
You're gonna swing backwards.
Sometimes you can
Cards in Jesse's hand.
Yeah.
And Big Mom's a 9k natural, like obviously swing. So I mean, if he goes into that, it's automatically going to go 3, right? Oh, he's got 3 cards.
He's
in
got
there, sorry.
3 and he's got leader ability, so he can at least count out a 4.
Oh, and obviously you've got Shanks on board now as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like 8
Depends how big he wants to go. It looks like he's just going 8 lead.
Yeah.
Does he counter? Does he have enough? He
I
would.
mean, I feel like he definitely does, and it's like I feel like I would have put it 1 Don.
But I guess I think you have to take here because he wants to protect that Shanks that keeps him in his game. And Iz is, looking actually. I know 3 life, but like if you play more rush cards, 3
Yeah.
rush plus leader swing. Yeah.
Question though, how
Yeah.
many 9 drops did he play already? He's already
Who's that?
played. Yes.
Is his play 2, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably actually about it. Nikos Luffy, they only play about 2 in purple.
In purple, really?
Yeah, they dropped
up to 3.
Nah, they dropped it
I
both.
think I have 3 in my deck. It's such
Yeah.
a good card to obviously have into your deck.
Yeah.
I don't know how many his runs, but I would expect 3. If it's 2, that's kind of.
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
This is
wow.
interesting. This must be another.
Takes another.
Wow, okay, 3 is correct. 3 is correct. Yeah. Everyone, saying 3 wins.
This is actually
Now it's
a
very scary.
He needs 4 swings to go through. So if he plays another 10 cards,
Yeah.
he'll deal with the board, but then you just lose next turn.
Does he have a
True.
Gum Gum Giant in hand?
I don't think he does. No.
Didn't he draw?
Look, he's vibing. He's vibing. Is dancing? He's dancing on
I
Jesse.
mean, you'd be happy here.
Yeah.
You'd be actually very, very happy here.
Yeah.
That is up front. Oh.
Oh.
Like he drops another one, which is fair enough.
Yeah. You got to clear the board here.
Nah.
Well,
Look.
do you?
I think so.
No, you
Well,
don't. You can't because the thing is, he doesn't have any blockers. He just goes full swing.
That's exactly right.
Like,
That's exactly right.
I mean-
Yeah, oh, you're right, you're right.
Leader, and then
Yeah.
15, he's done.
Yeah,
And,
you're
and,
right.
and regard.
It's actually away from
Yeah.
him being here.
5. Oh.
No.
So he has a Gatling in hand.
I don't.
He's overcomplicating it.
I mean, yes, he can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's done.
So he's look.
The game's done.
The game's done. Just
Yeah.
picks 15
Just
next.
listen- I mean, unless Iz does some wild.
Wild.
Yeah.
2 blockers?
2 blockers. Oh,
Here
at
we
least
go.
Jesse will say it's close, but I don't think Jesse has much counter in hand. He has a.
Unless he's overcomplicates it.
Oh no!
Charging cards from the top of his deck.
And the entire time, he didn't see a single Gungwon Giant.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a single one in there. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's it. And that is.
Now, the first game to Blacklist.
Congratulations, Blacklist.
Well done.
Wow.
I don't know. Man, Umit's breakdancing right
I
now.
just want to say some pre-game comments. I personally some post-game comments here. I think Jesse really screwed the pooch with him. He should have dropped the shanks.
Yeah.
He still would have been in the same net position because he would have cleared one of the shanks, another big body, and then he would have been able to clear everything out the next round.
Yeah.
And then would have probably cleaned up the game.
He's upset from Danny giving it to him. Couldn't have done that.
I said, probably saw the board.
He probably saw the board.
Well, look.
Wow, guys, what a
just a question.
invigorating game.
Shanks against Luffy. Who has the upper hand? 50-50. It's about.
I was gonna say it's about 50-50. I think depends on who plays on first. As soon as Iz kind of won the dice roll, Luffy loves playing on first. Loves just playing cards from there, and it goes really well. Oh, this is.
You must link your stream.
They would.
You said link your stream. Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Toto. Toto, say hello to the.
Hello,
stream.
I am Gorman's best friend.
This is my best friend, Toto.
He said it.
You started.
That was that game for you,
Yeah,
man.
true.
That was that game for you, man.
Shanks versus anything is 50. Look.
Bro, I was gonna
Jesse
go.
never thought that.
I might have like gone bold like Jesse if I was like fucking thinking as much as him, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
What do you think happened to me, bro?
Nah, man. I was like, yo, fucking play the bloody Shanks already, man, and just keep chaining him, man. I saw he had like 3 in hand. I was like hoping he would, but like, nah, it just is what it is, right?
Man, but yeah, no, Jesse really cooked that.
Yeah,
you know, we might have to do some post-game commentary, Paul.
You reckon he's like, sandbagging so you guys can like take over?
That's exactly what it
And
is.
it's like-
Jesse
it's
is
like-
Jesse is for the people, always.
Because it's
for the
like,
people,
yeah, exactly.
But
you know what I
he's
mean?
sandbagging. He's
Yeah, sandbagging. So
hard,
then like,
so all of us
he gives them hope.
for
He
it.
gives them hope, and then like you guys will crush it, you know.
Jesse,
Jesse, are you alright?
Jesse, your thoughts. Jesse, your thoughts.
Yeah, I fucking suck.
Jesse, do you like Tenkos Shanks?
Yes,
Why didn't you play it?
because I got in my own head.
You'll see. That's exactly what we
All I
said.
wanted to do was make sure I tried. I'm like, you guys got two 2Ks. Yeah, but Tate was right. That's the same ratio. I just didn't think.
Yeah, because if you swing 12 into 9, that's 13 into 10.
Facts. But I've also been here setting up since 8 a.m. My brain is not 100%.
And the excuses
Yeah,
that
next
bad.
week's the-
Hey, if you have an excuse to use it. I don't think Umit worked today at all.
Let's check it out. No sweat on his brow.
Yes,
That means
accusations
nothing.
come flying. The mind games, they're happening. They're happening.
Dude, that was.
Sorry.
So, we just want to thank a couple of our sponsors.
Sponsors?
Yeah, we got sponsors. So, if you didn't know, Pokebox. Yeah. Apparently, we got sponsors. If you didn't know, Pokebox actually sells not just Pokemon cards and just TCG and other but they also sell playmats.
Playmats.
Like, if you haven't noticed, wait, no, can we cut to an ad, please? Yeah, we're gonna cut to an ad right now, and thank you to our sponsors. Ad break right now. So
Actually got sponsors.
stay tuned and.
Not gonna lie, man. I was kind of hoping for like, oh, this is like local kebab shop. It's like sponsoring us.
Everyone's eating
Everyone's eating HSB's a nightmare.
from 66 kebabs. Buy now. Look, we're trying to cut to an ad here, but it looks like we don't have.
I guess not. Kuisan, yes. That ad.
There we go. Here you go. Here's the ad.
Oh, what's the ad, bro? I'm curious. I'm curious as hell now.
Are we just gonna be waiting here the entire time for an ad break? Oh, there it is. Wait, just to cut back. If our mics are still on, we're waiting for an ad.
Wait, are our mics on mute?
Who knows? We're waiting for an ad.
Still waiting for an ad. So you're just gonna hear our voices for the meantime.
If our mics aren't muted or
Yeah.
For some One Piece English TCG, so are we.
Right. They are still on. We're still here.
Yo, fix the ad. They think that we're offline, man. Fix the ad, bro.
As you can see, we're in the middle of a blackout here at Pokebox.
TCG, so are we.
Oh, here we go. Check it out.
Hey guys,
Yo, where's
looking for
the
some
where's the
One Piece
audio?
English TCG, so are we.
And well, look, is this the same ad? It's the same ad. We're gonna keep slinging it again.
Hey guys, looking for some one.
How many ads can one stream have?
Sorry? Yeah, I did.
And he's number 3.
Is that it? Is that the ad?
And so
That's the ad?
that's the ad.
Is that what we paid Daddy to do?
So in this ad, Danny's like, I can't wait to open some English One Piece stock. But they're out of stock.
Oh my god.
And that's the joke.
How is that an ad?
And we're back on that.
Are we back on? Alright, we're back on, apparently. Okay, so now, thanks for the ad, I guess.
Shout out to the sponsors, Pokebox.
Yeah, Pokebox.
Don't buy your English stuff here. Singles though, singles.
But in all seriousness, if you notice on the actual playing field, there's a couple of playmats that are being advertised.
Yes.
If you're interested in buying some quality playmats,
Yeah.
Toto, can you grab us a playmat, Hockey Pro playmat, please?
Okay, I'll grab the right one.
Yes, please. Make sure
He's gonna grab the wrong one.
He's gonna grab the wrong one. He's gonna grab the wrong
He's
one.
debating. He's
No, no, no,
debating.
is it- okay. That's
That's
all. That's all. So we don't want. So we want the new stock. We want the new stock. Get the new stock. We want the new stock. He's still looking. So we're having some technical difficulties. That's the old stock.
Come on, Toto.
Go. Oh my gosh, man.
And we're taking
have
the
one drop,
microphone
Toto.
around as we look for the new stock. Oh, new stock. Let's check this one out.
Okay, thank you.
Did I actually use that?
Okay. So here's our brand new stock. Can you hold that one?
You hold it. Hold up.
I'll hold up, alright. So we have here Hockey Pro
actually
playmats.
spot.
Very high quality.
Very high quality.
Like you don't have if you accidentally spill on it. No,
Don't worry about it.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It acts as a sponge.
I spilled it 3 times already.
Yeah, and what happened to your playmat?
Fine.
Fine.
I drank it out of the playmat afterwards.
It really absorbs the liquid, doesn't it? It's fantastic. Anyway, thank you for the sponsor deal. Apparently all the commentators are getting one for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I heard, apparently we're getting one for free. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Gorman, say your catchphrase.
Oh,
Bing.
that? Andy even said we're
I
getting
say-
seen in Pokebox USA.
Okay, fair enough.
Forget about it, Cole.
Okay,
I don't talk about that no more.
so now we're gonna move on to the second round.
Well, yes. We're gonna
So
spin the wheel.
we're gonna spin the 2 wheels again,
Yeah, the
please.
real question is, did they fix my name on the wheel?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we fix the name on the wheel.
No,
It's Tat from now on.
Tat from now on.
It's Tat.
That's my boy.
It is what it is. All right, here we go. We're gonna see who the 2 representatives are for the next match.
So, Paul, if you were to get picked, who was your desired opponent?
I want to best Brady.
Oh, Brady. Oh, okay.
Brady.
Why take down the snake?
All right, here we go.
Do you have like some wise words for Brady?
Who's first?
Who is it? Oh, it's me.
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, on the stream.
we gotta wait on the stream. So yeah, let's act surprised. Oh, it's Paul. Who's that?
It's live. We've got it live.
All right, we got a live. All right, 6.
Is it actually Brady? Did you actually know before you said
It was
it?
Brady?
Is it Brady?
Is it Brady right there?
No.
No, that was
Okay,
funny.
I don't know.
That was
Okay,
funny.
Good luck.
Yo, what is happening with that technical? We have technical difficulties right now.
Oh no! It's a.
Oh, it's
What is happening right now?
get put into the inception, guys.
Cut to an ad.
Cut to an ad.
guys, Hockey Pro, make sure you buy some Hockey Pro.
Plus, I'm happy for you.
What are we doing with our lives?
This is. Whoa! And there's the chat. There's the analytics.
All right, spinning. It's live. It is
Live. It's
Oh,
and Umit.
all right.
Go,
Oh mate, we're gonna.
Danny. Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome back to the chair.
All right, guys.
Or the
I
couch.
wish- The chair, the couch. Yes. So when we
So now we've got,
what
we
do-
had one store in round 1. We've got the second one in round 2
Good luck, Paul.
with our local content creator, Pulvesaur.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Pokebox as well.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Pulvesaur.
Like and subscribe, Pulvesaur.
Do we know what Umit is playing?
We don't know what Umit is playing. We're
Wait,
going to
is-
find out.
Is Umit playing?
Yeah. So Umit, he owns Blacklist.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't actually see it. I mean,
look,
I was out for
I could understand you not
Fresh
knowing
option,
because even the news channels don't know who he is.
That's true.
Actually, I actually know what the matchups are.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay, Danny, you want to give us
so we got some
insight from Danny.
Nami versus Katakuri.
Anyways, Danny, while I have you here,
That's a very interesting.
You gotta segue better, bro.
Danny, just quickly,
Yes, sir.
that ad that was playing on repeat, what was it actually for? I'm so
it was
confused.
us saying, "Oh, you guys looking for
English.
English stock? Oh no, One Piece stock? We don't have any." I was like, "Oh,
Show the camera.
wow."
Yeah, this is definitely. Oh, it is on the Nami.
Oh, it actually is Katakuri. What the hell?
Yeah,
So back
you
in the
showed me
day,
earlier.
I played a lot of Katakuri. Nami normally beats Katakuri.
Yeah, I mean,
But even when he's able to see the top of life,
Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah,
because life is life.
yeah, you're never gonna take life, bro. You think about Katakuri. Katakuri loves to take life. Nami ain't swinging. Nami ain't giving you any of that. No.
and I guess the thing is, I used to play Katakuri, but when I played it back in 04 and 05, it was actually the opposite way.
Yeah.
That Nami used to, like, Katakuri would beat Nami.
But now
It's
six, 07.
Yeah, after all these buffs that Nami's had, I'm guessing Gorm's gone the other way.
Anyways, I got a dip. Good luck, guys.
Hey, easy. See you,
Alright.
Squat Toto.
So we got a 5-pile shuffle.
And we've got a 10-pile shuffle.
Best part was full shuffle, then did a 5-pile shuffle.
Oh,
Very odd.
very odd. You got something spicy there?
Yeah.
I like it. I like
It's a dirty cut.
So
dirty.
hopefully we've got a judge situation going on upstairs, because I'm not running back up a second time.
No, I think we.
Like,
I
no.
think we got the first game nerves out of the way. I think everyone's back on good.
If Paul
chilling
loses
time.
this, I'm kicking him out of the store.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Every the issue
Bulbasaur, like,
Like, I
Pokebox, Bulbasaur affiliation, done with.
that was the issue with Pokebox.
said us have the weakest deck.
New affiliation with Gormasaur.
I technically have the weakest deck among everyone.
No, we just have you're just the weakest player.
So who won the first anniversary and second anniversary? Back to back, the 2-time?
Was that the only 2 times you played properly, though?
Yes.
It was you. Are you playing properly tonight?
No, I'm with the deck I'm playing.
But you love Enel. I mean,
I mean, look,
No, I love Kid. Kid would have been good.
for the people who weren't, obviously, who couldn't see the stream at the start before we started
Hey, boy.
streaming,
Hey,
he
man.
was like learning his deck. You know,
I'll be honest,
he's learned his mistakes already.
when you're up there,
Hopefully,
Gormy,
it's
he
nerve
takes those lessons
I'm telling you right now, let me tell you something.
wisely into his match.
I probably win a Nats.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing beats this. He's Sid sat across from me. He's like, I was 4-0 before lunch. I came back after lunch.
So
this,
that card's
he took my back.
was a huge.
And that we could tell by that Uso that was a little spot.
It shows a face cam on Paul right now.
You mean the
so when he
shake?
goes full
Well,
serious
no,
face.
he started with the Uso.
Oh,
He started
yeah.
resting.
Exactly, he plays like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know. It's like-
Can't do that.
What do you reckon here?
Looking at Umit's hand, he's
Kata
got
into
the curve,
Nami
he's
is
got
actually a bit of a
pudding.
spicy.
So if he's going either
Kata?
deck and he's
Wait.
I wish-
curves
Tate's
first
talking.
because he
We're
gets
doing
to attach on to
It's like
Katakuri
got
every
two
time
different
and get the
streams.
buff because he's got the Parasparrow and the pudding for the 1-2 curve.
I thought he was playing Black Yellow Luffy, to be honest.
Really?
I mean,
No.
I was on that assumption too because you told me that's what he was doing.
I was lied to by him.
Oh. Umit a liar? Who would have thought?
You lied.
I mean, that's,
You heard
why,
it
that's
first.
really why the news networks didn't show his store name. You know, can't trust the guy. Can't trust the guy.
I felt bad for him, that, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. Look, I felt bad too, but it was pretty funny.
Should we reenact Paul when he's playing One Piece?
Oh, what's his face? I've already.
like-
what's his face?
Interesting.
It's like the
That's sitting back.
Chad face. You know, it's like Chad face non-stop,
there's no
but
Chad
not
face.
like the Chad part about it.
Guys, we'll do much like Paul plays in One Piece. We won't say anything during this entire match.
Yeah, there's the reason you can't hear the players talking is because Paul doesn't
35,
talk.
45 minutes.
What's he got? What's he got?
Don.
That's what he's got on.
Okay.
Oh,
Early Kai. That's fine. Kai's pretty protected in this matchup.
I wish there was a
professional
card
he
count right
is.
now. There was a card count.
He's actually got 40 cards in his deck.
Okay.
No one actually deck checked Paul.
What else is going to
He's got 60
Oh,
cards.
he's
He's
got
got
two cards, has he? No, he's just tapping his
So he's getting rid of Impel Down, which makes sense. That card's only for the
And
trigger.
Sparta.
Yep, makes
Just,
sense.
yeah. Sparta only lets you stack.
And
not
Kai's
let
protected.
you dig
Mm.
deeper. So
And Kai's free on the board at the moment.
yeah,
He's got nothing to remove it
But
with just yet.
I thought he had the one cost. I guess he's got to keep up some sort of counter for the.
For the,
for the
for the
5K
7 swing, yeah.
Well, no, it's going to be 5K because
4-5, yeah.
Umit's gone first, so he's just got basic curve.
See how you know more than me?
Umit needs to be swinging
Sprung
first
didn't play
before
the
he plays his
Nami's
characters.
in
If there
his
was a trigger off that bounces his character,
Because you
wasted on.
Or maybe he mulligan that. I think he
No, he
mulligan.
mulliganed.
Okay, I didn't see the mulligan. That's why I was like, why is he not playing the Nami here?
I'd much rather reverse the Katakuri, to be honest.
Shanks.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
100%.
were so excited to see Purple Luffy. You every time.
Yeah,
and
and then I dice rolled the crap out of it.
Yeah.
I know. I could. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just putting it out.
I was upstairs watching Jesse, and I'm
Wait a
like
second.
dying internally because I can't show anything while judging up there.
Can we
Yeah.
get a judge in here and just tell Umit to put his arm the right way up?
Sorry, Paul's up there.
I think look, I noticed the same before with Iz. I think it's just the two used to playing Dragon Ball where you put your energy resource upside down. They just can't
Oh,
understand.
yeah.
Big mum. That's
Yeah, look.
that's the mama.
Should have had a nap today.
Yeah, that was the mistake there.
No, it wasn't the nap. You overthink, G. You definitely always overthink it.
So he's gone 7k here, or he
His
does.
life's also
He's got
upside
the overheat though, so like he
He's
can
everything
bounce the
upside down.
Paraspera back to Umit's hand and get him. Kind of buy himself an extra time. That's countering out 2 swings there, pretty much.
Paul's thinking.
Paul's always thinking.
I
thinking
think,
once again.
I definitely think it's just the tempo play here.
Thinking pros today.
Not sponsored.
No, I thought we sponsored.
We are sponsored.
Toto was hoping it was like a local kebab shop. It's like, sponsored by Kebab 66. Get your kebabs today. Extra lettuce, extra cheese for all the code Pokebox in the
Okay,
store.
yeah, no, I reckon. I'm telling you now, it's got to be the overheat. Paul's just, what Paul's like.
For
He's
extra
gonna
garlic sauce.
drain the turnout to mind game you,
Yeah.
and he's gonna make you
They have a
bounce the
timer on.
Paro.
I don't think so.
And that's why Umit's reading the card. He's like, "What? No way."
What? No way. You bamboozled me.
Hey, what does overheat do again?
So it's counter 4k, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be return an active 3 cost or
I got the
less.
time right now.
But I don't know why Paul didn't do that.
You did 35 minutes.
No, I didn't. But we're in 5 minutes. I'm at 30 now.
Yeah, I'm surprised Paul.
I've actually been counting like Dr. Stone.
because that's
seen
how
that anime.
because overheat.
It's great.
An active
You'll get the
card,
counting
so I'm
reference and
surprised
watch
Paul didn't do it. He had the
Maybe you want to just dig a little bit deeper.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Wow, we got a
yeah.
car in here?
Yes, of course. Yes, I did miss that part. Looking at Danny's hand
Those aren't
sensations,
championship
the
tires.
huge
Paul is
distraction. I can't even get my words right.
For a
because
max
of-
rarity
Oh,
deck.
honestly, the girl on Jesse's forehead right now is riveting.
Unfortunately, I don't think any of our decks are max
Yeah.
rating. But actually,
It's covering up my sunburn and Sam bringing it in.
He's got all, he's got all the holes in there, bro.
He does. He's raided the cabinets for this evening.
There is no stock in Blacklist. It's all in Umit's deck. Oh man.
Hey.
What's Uma got?
Katakuri.
Thanks. Does he have it in hand?
So,
Yeah, he does
Yes.
actually so. No.
Hey, Dubsy, can't be far, mate.
Something we like being this close to each other.
pitching
I live
Nani.
inside of Gorm.
Trash isn't looking big
We
enough.
sleep like this as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, but Paul's still in a good spot here. Like,
To be honest, this is Andy's couch.
because Umit's swinging 7 again. If Paul has
He has more than 4 people on his couch
he
regularly.
just kind of pantsers Umit by bouncing a Paraspero this time, unless he tries to bounce a Kaya. Now he's looking at Paul's
You want to
life
elaborate on that?
be the trigger. Oh,
No.
that's a good card. I don't know if he wants him to have it. Yep, down to the bottom it goes. He aimed it a bit too high, so Paul might have been able to see that.
Oh,
By the way,
so if he's got a
Nah,
55%
the-
angle on
you know
that,
the way he angled
Paul-
the card when putting it back in. Paul could have seen that. You know,
Yeah, he can.
I mean, that's
we're not on the right.
that's why you get your opponent to put it back.
Is he going to
It
do
takes
8
cooking.
swing?
I don't think he's. I don't think he stopped talking yet.
That one. And then he's going 7 here. Oh, no, he's changed his mind.
Yes.
I think he might want to be playing
I
the third
concur.
arrow here. So he's going to go 5. Yeah. I think he's going to play the third Paraspero.
Did White Snake in hand for?
And then what's Paul going to do here?
Would you be White Snake?
Oh, he's got the Usopp. He's got
Usopp
the
in
grab blade. Oh,
You know, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. He told me about the spice he's got.
yeah,
He's
gone
not.
to
He's
a-
not. He's not basic Namiing.
So he's White Snake.
You probably should be.
So,
You
bound-
probably would be-
Sky-
you'd be-
I think he would too.
Yeah, so Paul's going on the, like, remove everything.
Ooh, tossing a
down.
Kaya.
Wow.
This early?
Oh, well, he's well, that's wild.
Woody swing's crazy.
All right, I mean, he gets the swing, overheat to bounce the other pudding.
Would you really want to? Oh,
I mean, just like another swing. I think Paul's a little scared of all these 5 little weenie boys coming. He's actually not playing this too badly. He's playing like an aggro version of like Katakuri. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Like the fact that he's found 3 Peros as
Like,
well.
how much
Yeah,
Don
nice.
is Paul at here? Because like
Blacklist are all the lucky draws
Don,
today.
Oh no.
we will be doing an
9. Yeah,
investigation.
so I think
after
it's going to be
this.
the grab blade turn. Hit 2 of the Parasparrows. and
Blacklist
either
coming up
trying to
2-0.
swing
We're screwed.
pudding
We're in
or
trouble. You
burn
got me to
another
play as
card out
well.
pin.
Oh.
Arrow.
I haven't napped today either.
What are you even
Because-
playing?
Trackable.
Yeah, 5 into the pudding, so pudding's gone. He's going to grab blade 2.
We get clean sweep.
Or
I'm close
maybe
this
not. No, he's only at
We're
8.
never reopening.
I'm never reopening.
No,
We're not
yeah,
invited back.
Paul's at 8
You
because
know One Piece is cancelled.
Umit went first.
Message.
We have an email.
We have an email. Ooh.
Yeah, so- Interesting.
I trust in Paul.
I trust him. If there's one thing Paul knows,
Although I will say this, the Katakuri matchup with Nami's terrible.
it's better now.
Oh.
In like 07, 08, Nami was favored. So I was playing Kata back. You know, I was playing Kata during those times.
Yeah.
Didn't beat a single Nami.
Right, so now he's gone the grab blade, taking out 2
He's got Grab
Paras.
Blade in here as well.
I forgot he did that too.
Oh my god, this guy's
I know all the things he's put in there. I just forgot all about it.
Where
Like,
am
I also forgot how to play Shanks.
I? Yeah, we could agree on that one.
Okay.
You, if you played tip back-to-back 10 cost Shanks, you would have won.
Umit would be on his 9.
I don't think you have. I've heard it
turn
3
this
times already.
turn.
Okay. So by the way, if you played... anyway, unrelated.
If I didn't go first and half a
topic.
second to have a V, I would have been alright.
Unrelated topic. If you played Shanks on curve, you probably would have won. Did you want to add something to that?
I agree.
Just in case you didn't know.
In case you forgot.
Jesse's looking for new
Okay.
Pokebox
So
cards.
it's not-
I'm looking to buy Daniel out here. Who missed this?
Umit's led with the 7k swing.
If you're looking to
Into Paul.
invest in a...
Paul's got what he wants to
Yep.
do here. Because
That grab
I think
blade
Umit's
is saving
play
though.
is
It's a
putting
nice little
at 8
turn.
cost.
Just
7 cost
stalls
mum.
him.
So Paul's going to have him gain a life for sure.
Yes.
He's on 9. He's 8. He won't be able. Wait,
No, he's on 9.
And
Yeah, so 7 cost mum and pudding's a 1 cost searcher. So yeah, so to the
Spards.
the giant or the gabble, mill to counter 4k. There's the pudding.
Gotta find those big mums.
Trying to yep.
Oh, there it is.
One's
There's 2 there.
Oh, that's 3.
3. And they're all
Yeah.
all gone.
3 big ones.
We're
That's,
seeing
that's
that.
rough.
Probably all you need, though, to be fair, is 2.
Mm.
That's Fuzzy who's cooking our pizzas tonight.
Thank you, Fuzzy. Was he cooking them?
He's got a pizza shop.
What a G. That's Fuzzy.
Who's got bits?
Fuzzy, in the chat.
Oh, Fuzzy, the man.
Fuzzy the goat.
Shout out to Fuzzy's Pizza Shop.
What's it actually called? What's Fuzzy's shop called?
Mr. Pizza.
Mr. Pizza Top Sound. Shout out.
We're also sponsored by Mr. Pizza Thomastown.
We are.
Yeah, 100%. Use code Blacklist to have to pay 5% more. 5% less if you use Pokebox. And I like Demiki's thinking.
Demuki is on it.
Yeah. No, that guy plays One Piece.
So here we go, trying to burn a card out of his hand. Oh, has to use a 2k to defend.
Oh, checking
Check
the
me
trash
scratch.
like a
Alright.
professional.
What are we playing? Nats?
Rereading Gravity Blade.
He's never seen that card before.
He's like, what's this?
it was a fake read. He had no idea what he was looking at.
He did. No one can read that card that fast.
I think
I do the same thing. Oh, yes. That was exactly what I'm doing.
it's like, oh yeah, this card is what blew me up before. I think
I need to
Paul
save for
has a
later.
Red Rock in hand, so I think that's what
Paul might be the
He, I believe he does, and he did put in his deck.
Yeah, well, I thought I saw it before.
He's a dishes the Nami deck. I can tell you, Usopp, Red Rock, and the Gravity Blade that you've just seen.
Yeah. Well, he's got. Yeah, here comes the.
Ooh, ooh, I love that. I haven't seen that since
Okay.
like set 3.
So, Uma's like, what's this? And so the thing
No one's
is
ever
now,
played that little
we
damn
know,
card.
we know Uma only has "You're the one who should disappear."
He has no counter at all. He's
so
not protected.
he's only got
He's got
3k
the-
counter because he's
yeah.
got the
Got
event.
the event.
It's not a lot, but like once it's gone, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, all Paul has to do is attach 3 Don, and I think Paul, the way he's mapped it out, he's going for 7.
7's the right.
He doesn't know he doesn't know he has the
Yeah,
event.
he doesn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
he doesn't know.
First he's reading it to figure it out. Trash card.
and yeah, chat.
And Paul's burning.
Yeah.
He thought he had that math.
He did not math the math.
Well, no. See, the thing is now, Umit actually has to swing into the Usopp
Yes.
because he can't leave it on board.
It's a pseudo blocker.
It always is a
So
pseudo blocker.
it
Very
buys him
good
that
card.
little extra time, but like the problem is,
Too big,
time's
it's fucking
crunching
scary.
because 10 mums coming.
Into Usopp. Yep.
Yep.
1K.
Gonna counter that too, protect it.
Yeah, Mellow.
Fantastic, draw that card.
He only has one
No,
more swing
Mellow
leader
throw.
if he plays Encost here into Usopp. So Usopp might be able to stick. Oh, this could Usopp sticking.
Okay.
What he
Versus
lost?
Crash.
Oh, we lost the card.
Oh, we got Loki in the chat.
Yeah, Loki's behind us.
Loki's behind us and in chat.
I didn't even see Loki was here. So
Special right there.
shout out to Loki. I love you.
We've already shouted him out. No more shout outs for Loki.
Yeah, okay, I take back my shout out. Sorry, Loki. I got told no backsies. Also
We
sorry.
really made Andy work behind us on the stream. You could have him counting Paul's cards.
I mean, he's actually not sitting in his chair right
Tracker
now.
on there.
Yeah, deck tracker.
Okay. So
What's he doing here?
Usopp leaves. He's going 5 into Pero. Oh.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, no, I don't think Umit has any.
We'll
counters.
know.
No,
Paul
he
will know
doesn't.
the last card.
I think he just takes
He's
it
going.
now.
He's going Don 1 because he knows he only needs the 1. Umit takes.
Oh, Hill 7.
3.
This
5.
is very meticulous.
6.
I've not seen
There's
this
7.
happen in an army deck for
That's a
Jeez.
lot of cards. Oh,
Ooh, that's not
Another Kaya.
another guy
And a Death Wink.
and a
too.
Pilaf.
the issue is Paul's gonna have to survive this next.
That's the scary part. Yeah,
he's not.
he's gonna keep all his done up. He has to keep the rest of his done up.
Yeah. White snake and
Well,
stuff like that.
he's got another overheat, so he can bounce the Pero, so he can at least buy some time.
Yeah.
As long as Umit swings with Kata before Pero,
Mm-hmm.
because overheat only bounces active characters.
It's weird.
It does.
How do you remember that?
I don't. I just trust him.
Don't trust me. I'm a dirty liar.
Well,
Nah.
okay.
Well, I nearly took a rested blocker if you didn't go.
Nah, it only bounces active. Otherwise, it'd be way too busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follows, everybody, as well.
We've got a lot of cards left. It's tough though because
we'll be doing this more often, hopefully, Jesse. Yeah. It's just,
I think we want to make this a somewhat quarterly event,
I think he's going to
or a every
get
set
first.
event.
if he
So
can't.
towards the end of every set, we want to run
Wait,
this sort of event.
Paul's doing something here. He red rock.
What about the red rock?
He's keeping up 3 Don.
Is 3 on enough? That is the question.
you would think so.
See,
hope so.
well,
We would hope so.
3 Don should be able to do it because you go 1K on the 5K bodies, and then you just have to have an event for the 8 mum.
But surely he just dropped.
goes for the spread switch.
Yeah, he drops another
Yeah.
mum though.
And there was the gavel we saw earlier. There's 5. Okay. Oh. Overheat. Okay, so he
don't
must
think
have
he has
another
enough.
gavel in hand.
I think it's a gavel.
Pitching All Stars. Crashing.
Oh, he gets that turn. Yeah,
Usopp's gonna hit again.
he's
Yeah.
got. Yeah, he's got another hit with Usopp. Yeah.
Oh god.
How many cards he got?
That's a good question.
Wait,
One,
1,
two,
2, 3,
three,
4,
four,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 13's too far. That's too much.
I did love
So
everyone counting
at the
the same
best,
time.
like we
Unanimous counting.
without knowing what's in his hand, he can mill 8
7,
this turn.
7.
At best, without knowing Paul's hand, he can mill 8 with Nami and Usopp.
Yes, yes.
Gotta go for it.
He's got 2K.
Oh,
Wait, there's too much clapping for that. Jeez.
Damn, where's 0-2?
Well, guys.
How about we just close the shot? Technical difference.
this might go a lot quicker than we expected, boys.
Yes.
No, we're gonna play the all 5 rounds anyway.
We're playing all 5 rounds.
Everyone's going to receive like for their displays.
Perfect, because I didn't put on my purple leafy shoes for nothing. Give 5, baby.
Wow, Blacklist 0-2. Maybe got to change that whiteboard.
Nothing else he can do.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. Really crazy. I mean, GG's, but like Umit saw at least 2 big mums, and that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah,
I think in Paul's head he's trying to win on the
the whole bounce build cost him too much. Though.
I don't think he was expecting to see a Katakuri, to be honest. I think he was definitely seeing
But I think, yeah, just like going traditional Nami probably would have been better for him.
Yeah, agreed. But, you know, we spent a lot of time actually talking about what deck list we were expecting to see, and I don't think Katakuri was ever on our list.
Yeah, 100%.
Come with me.
Yeah, Katakuri was never on our radar.
Oops, wrong way.
Whatsoever. But then again,
Cards.
we never knew what to expect from Blacklist. Blacklist knew all of ours because they played.
This is Daniel.
Here,
He is my neighbor.
None of our players play there.
No excuses, Tate. We actually just put our 2
Thank
worst first. We put our 2 first. We've got an ad. Where the ad's playing?
I didn't see you there.
Right.
Welcome to Pokebox. All right, I say that's more cards.
Yeah.
That's Daniel. Come with me.
Daniel, a little bit different.
Whoops, wrong way. I have cards. I have more cards. Cards. This is Daniel.
we got more.
He is my neighbor.
It's just on a loop.
Oh.
It'll come up.
Thank you.
Ali just really wants to watch her ads back.
Oh, hi.
Unfortunately, our director did not tell us that we were doing ads. He just chucked them on and said good luck to everyone.
We don't need to know we're commentating.
Come with me.
Oh, we don't get told.
Oops, wrong way.
Direction just says, screw you guys, and off we go. Thanks a lot, direction.
We transitioned yet? As soon as you play the ad, hit the transition button. It just takes like 5-6 seconds.
And he's crumbling under the pressure. Our director, he ain't doing so well.
Chaos.
Alright, we're back.
We were always back. Our microphones are never turned off.
We're never muted.
We've never muted. We've always been on the stream.
It's a very janky stream.
It's a very janky stream. Look,
The setup is good.
Yeah.
But everything else is jank.
For the jank stream.
hey, when we came in here with like, here's a microphone, I'm like, I don't want this, and then here we are. We've been here ever since.
Yeah.
Good down. All right, you just tell me who the next pairings are when they come down. We'll do it.
Yeah, well, look, maybe we can get like a winner's interview with Umit. Maybe we can do a loser's interview with
I'm
Paul.
leaving for this.
Okay. Goodbye, Jesse.
I don't want to be a part of this man's interview.
Which man?
The man.
All right.
The poll is the interview.
Paul,
Come on down.
Loser's interview. Umit.
Umit.
Yeah.
Umit. Come here.
Yeah, you don't talk about you. Talk about you.
Oh my god. So there's a couple of come on, we got to do
Yeah, sit down. Oh, Umit's coming on this side.
Okay, so there's a few things that first of all, congratulations to Umit.
Thank you.
Well done.
It was great. Thank you.
We did multiple mistakes from our behalf. True. So, for example, at the first, when he swung with Katakuri first and he already had Perispero on the field, I had an option. I was thinking, oh, should I play Greedy? And I had Overheat as a counter. I could have bounced back to Perispero, but instead I wanted to have Kai because I was like thinking, I have a feeling Kai is not going to be coming up. But then, why are you so hard to teach? Now Umit did make a mistake.
I did.
So I was actually hoping for you to make this mistake,
And I did.
Yeah,
I did.
So can you explain what was the
I shouldn't have swung with the leader first. I should have swung with Prospero first to obviously get that 5k through.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I knew that it was going to be. I knew that it was going to be gone. So it was just like I don't know why I just let it stay there. And I kind of thought after that I was like almost done and dusted. But obviously going and having the 2k and the 1k in hand, ended up being absolutely lucky. Yeah. And it was just unfortunate. Like obviously, I bottom decked your pillar. I bottom lifed your pilaf and got rid of it with the big mum 10 cost, and it was kind of just a lot of like. You can tell the rustiness.
Yeah,
you can tell.
100%. And do you want to tell what was the top 4 cards when you?
So, I used Pudding the second time.
Yeah.
And the top 3 out of 4 cards were 10 cost big mums. So the point was I had one already in hand and I could only grab one, and I knew in the back of my mind I was never going to see these again because the deck doesn't cycle.
Yeah.
So like knowing that I could only have 2 big mum situations, and even the 7 cost big mum.
Yeah.
I was reading it and I was like, man, you probably love this. Yeah. You're literally just Rampant Life, who cares? And I was just like, well, it's an 8k body on the field, and that's enough for me, obviously.
Yeah. But I do have to say, bloody hell, I was on that last swing with the Usopp, yeah. For the last, so I swung once with the Usopp. I was counting because I remembered. Okay, he's got 2 cards in hand.
Yes.
Oh, he had 1 card in hand. It's got to be that 10-drop Big Mom. Swung for it. It went through. I think another mistake that I got a bit greedy with was swinging. I should have swung into the Perisparrow rather than swinging into life.
Yeah,
yeah. So in hindsight, I should have done that, but I'm like thinking I need to find at least my Kaya was in life.
Correct. Sanji's Pilaf was also in there as well.
You bottom decked that, but then
you also milled another Kaya from your deck,
and also a Sanji's Pilaf.
Correct.
Yep.
So the thing was, like, you see that kind of stuff, and it kind of like drags you down a little bit because you're like, you start to kind of second guess your own plays, right? Because you're like, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
And to be fair, like, you know, a lot of people are probably going to comment, you know, why are you going so wide or why are you swinging 5Ks and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you don't have those events in hand, or if you're just leaving Don up at the end of the day and I get 1Ks out of your hand or 2Ks out of your hand, and like, you know, I'm just chipping away at damage for you, or like with the amount of bodies that are on there, eventually it's going to come to a point, which it did at the very, very last turn, that I just had so much presence on the board. It was like a race against you, obviously milling yourself out, or a race of me getting you completely down to 0, and that was it.
You managed to find the 2 Big Moms at the most crucial times.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like you played the pudding once, and then
you bounced the pudding back to my hand. You bounced the pudding back
because I was scared. I was actually
to just add the 3 Don onto it and then keep swinging and causing pressure. So you bouncing one back and me getting another 10 plus Big Mom.
But what was it right at the top or right at the bottom of the search?
There was 3, remember? That was the one that I got the 3 Big Moms from the top 4.
Yeah. And then, you know, the second time you got the big...
but I guess you're right, because even if I played pudding and I didn't search, I would have still drew into it.
Because it was...
You're not wrong.
Was it a top deck?
Yeah, it was.
There was a top
There was one in the top, and then there was a card between them, and then another 2 straight after. But in fairness, you kind of like bouncing the pudding back, and then me looking at top 4 and seeing 3 dead cards.
Yes.
Means that I was able to draw into that 2K and the 1K combo that ended up getting through that Usopp swing.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's obviously very hard in that situation because you said, I've already attached 3 Don to one pudding before and I swung at you.
Yes.
The presence is there. I'll do it again.
Yes.
There's no reason for me not to. So, just a rough game for you. Obviously, I made a lot of mistakes as well, but obviously, even me making all those mistakes and you still, you know, getting to that position and still ended up like losing, that shows how rough it really was for you at all in all.
Can I just quickly jump in? Paul, could you turn around for the stream? Bit more?
Yeah.
What does that say? Pokebox. Oh no! You were our chosen one. You were like, oh, let me play Nami. Guys, Nami's really good. Nami's really good in this meta. Loses to Katakuri.
I know.
Katakuri hasn't been around since 2014, bro.
I was hoping.
Yeah.
I was
You
hoping
tech
that
too
he
much.
Huh?
You tech too much.
It was like I was hoping that he wouldn't have picked up the big one, but he just saw him, man. Look,
I make mistakes, but I'm too good. I mean,
it is.
Let the chat talk.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say anything, bro. This guy,
Look,
you know, puts in a lot of work to all the One Piece community and all the stuff that goes on. So I was very grateful.
Thank
I mean, I said this upstairs, but a lot of people couldn't hear this. We never got to verse each other. I mean, you know, One Piece is now going on to its 3rd year. You know, we're talking about over 2 years now, and we've never matched up once. So it was a big pleasure of mine to obviously sit across you, play against you. And I mean, to be fair, a lot of people actually, I mean, you're known for Nami, right? A lot of people genuinely, a lot of people talk about your Nami and like, you know,
It wasn't much.
it instills fear into you when you're like walking up, you're like, everyone keeps talking about this guy's Nami, bro.
Dude, I was hoping you were playing you were gonna play Blackbeard.
I was gonna play Purple Luffy.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we have our next matchup. So once again, brother.
Thank you very much, bro. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Gorm or anyone? Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna find out the next round 3 matches. Now. Look.
Yes.
Sir.
Hello, Paul. How are we?
Hi, sir. Good, man. Good seeing you. Thank you. So now, Luke, Pokebox is in the back end.
Sorry?
Pokebox is on the back.
Yes.
Gorm has been
Gorm
picked.
has been picked. Now, I'm unfamiliar with Gorm.
Gorm is known to play off meta.
Off meta.
Yeah, off
Okay.
meta. but I think he's geared it up a bit for this event.
It makes sense. It's big stakes. Oh, Brady. Okay, well, off meta.
Gorm and Brady.
Well, I don't know if you're familiar with what Brady's playing.
I do know. So
Okay.
he actually tends to swing back and forth depending on what it's. But I know he's known for his Blackbeard.
Yes.
He's known for his
I
Blackbeard.
believe that's what he's here today, so it'll be interesting to see off meta against Blackbeard. Let's put it that way.
Maybe. Well, word around the street has it that, like as I said before, Gorm's not gonna go meta just for the sake of this event. I heard he's actually gonna be playing a color that he is comfortable with, but actually not a lot of people know him for. He's playing green. He's gonna
Okay.
be playing green. Is
Yeah,
that,
there you go.
Yeah, there we go. We did see the
And, well, let's be honest here. If you're playing green, there's really only one green leader.
Yep.
It's Bonnie.
It's hot. No, okay. I was gonna say Hoot. Yeah, sure, but so
What was the set 3 green leader? I can't even remember what it was.
set 3
Arlong.
green.
It was green,
Arlong,
yellow.
It was Arlong. Arlong was green,
Oh, no,
yellow.
it was Kuro.
Kuro. That's right, Kuro. Now, how familiar with this matchup, Lou?
I've played it a few times. I did switch to Blackbeard for a bit. I found it is a very difficult deck to pilot. A lot of people, like, despite the leader effect seeming fairly brain dead,
Yes.
if you do it at the wrong time, you've essentially just given your leader, you discard a card for no reason.
Yeah.
But Brady is very experienced with it. He plays this deck a lot. He's a very good player in general.
Yes.
I think, like, I mean, you probably play with him every week, but he is someone who's really put the time in with One Piece. I remember playing him early on, and I would, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I beat him quite a lot. And nowadays, I can never beat him. He's just, oh, there we go. Okay, that makes sense. It's going to be hard to get past the 20k leader, but we'll see how it goes.
100%. Now, I've seen Brady play Blackbeard. He's got he does have a fair bit of experience with it. It's actually a rare matchup between. I don't usually see Gorm and and Brady play that much from my personal observational skills. Like, nor have I seen them play this matchup against each other.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is the best 2 cards in the Blackbeard deck are obviously the SR, that's clear, but the other is the Burgess. And the Burgess is a bit more of a non-factor against Bonnie than it is usually. Because every time Brady swings, the Bonnie can rest the Burgess. And a lot of the time, you just want to play the Burgess early and then leave it there.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you're familiar with, like, Blackbeard versus Lucci. You play it and you don't ever attack with it until it's a 10k.
Yeah.
Because you need to be able to defend the thing. And against Bonnie, they take that out of there.
Yeah. I heard that Gorm's add a bit of spice into his Bonnie deck. A familiar character that a lot of people used to play but have taken him out of the deck. He's decided to run 2 9-cost Zoros in his
That's
Bonnie
interesting.
deck.
I mean, it's very, very, very good against Blackbeard. So that's one good thing. And I can understand. I understand the logic of cutting it. I think that the Shanks coming in, that Shanks is such a strong card.
Yes.
But the Zoro does synergize nice. Anything that costs 9 in Bonnie is more than 10 is good.
We have to take in consideration the fact that yes, the Shanks is a great card against in this match, but it's Blackbeard.
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Unless Brady forgets,
which I don't think he's likely to do.
Yes.
Other players, definitely a consideration. Myself, when playing Blackbeard, definitely forgetting is on the table. But yeah, Brady is very... The one trouble that I think with green is when do you start pitching? Because unlike a lot of decks against purple, it's like, all right, I'm not going to stop you ramping. It's not going to happen. I'll stop you when you're 7 and above. I want to stop Luffy Tara. I want to stop the on-play secret Luffy. But what do you do against green? Because they're on-playing pretty well very early on.
Now, I just realized in Brady's hand, he's already got the 10-drop Blackbeard. He's already got it in hand. He's very, very wise move to get the stage up and running. Due to the fact that, like, you really want to see those 10-drop Blackbeards ASAP. I mean, yes, you're preparing for the late game, but at the same time, I mean, look, ideally, trying to get the Burgess. In the early game, getting them set up.
But again, it's different against Bonnie. Burgess is much worse. Because you're either not attacking with the leader, or you're attacking with Burgess, and they then just don up the Bonnie and swing into you.
Now, from Gorm's perspective, what sort of cards should you start
would you like to see in the early game to kind of like set up your board apart from the blockers?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I'm not sure how many copies of like Black Hole Brady plays again into something like the Rosinante.
Yeah.
So in that regard, early game Bonnie, it's generally pretty fixed. I think you want your Cavendishes and that sort of thing. He is just a 5-drop 6K, but oftentimes the way to beat Blackbeard is if your stuff doesn't have on play but has a good rate, just play it anyway. If you keep hitting with 6Ks, eventually Blackbeard's going to die.
Yes.
So I think that's what he just has to do. Not get too stressed about losing value and just say, all right, I've got the bodies, I will play them on the board.
We can see that he's got he's got the stage in hand. He's got the another searcher. This is my age, I'm pretty sure. Now, is there another event there? I'm trying to look.
I believe that is the Black Hole that I just mentioned.
Yep.
So for was it? Oh, okay.
The way he keeps on showing, not showing his hand.
Yeah, you can't see it too well. The fact they're both 4-drop black cards. No, I think it is the Black Hole because it's not shiny. So Laboon is an interesting one because this is firmly a setup card.
Yes, it is.
Brady is not pitching, so this can be rested by half the deck.
Yes. Now, Gorm does need to get rid of that Laboon ASAP because I realize that if you really think about it, what are the core hitting cards that are able to reduce big cards such as Shanks, such as his Zoro, his other apart from that you have what's his name?
Van Orga?
Yes.
So it's an interesting in this matchup. I would say Van Orga is better than Laboon, which is not often the case. One was a $35 card, the other one was like $1. But and a big part of that, other than being super rares from a smallly printed set, but a big part of that is that being a 6K is important. Yes. You're not always going to get the value from like a Doc Q or that kind of thing, but being able to swing more is important.
Now, Tate did mention a very important thing. First of all, can we just get stop putting that. Yeah. Anyway, Tate did mention that there was a search, but it whiffed.
Oh,
so whiff
nice
on,
yeah.
So, do you remember? Did you see what cards they were?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of like Don Quixote stuff. One Zoro did get put to the bottom too, and I like him. It didn't seem like anything too important except for the Zoro, really.
So wait, the 9-drop Zoro doesn't have Supernova typing.
It's just Straw Hat only.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is definitely weird that they've done that with that Zoro in specific.
Yeah.
Considering every other Zoro has the dual typing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Brady here on 6 Dawn. Ideally, he does want to play does he have any KO abilities? He does have the 4 cost, that little. I think that's that.
Yeah. So the nice thing about Black Hole is it negates the effects and then it kills.
Yeah.
So the Rosinante is essentially blank against it. Now, whether or not you want to spend 4 Don to pop a 2-drop blocker.
Yes. I mean, yeah, you're clearing it out of the way, and plus for any potential other threats there. I mean, if you decide to swing, let's just say Hody Jones the next turn, if you want to. I mean,
yeah, then you're going to regret it.
You're going to regret it. So I think ideally, Black Hole would be the would be a good turn. Yes, it's one less body on the board, but at the same time, he does have a Burgess there. I saw that the Burgess.
Yeah, Burgess is in the.
Intriguingly, he also has Doc Q, and it looks like he'll take that to pop the Bonnie.
Yeah.
Pop the Bonnie, or but if he does pop the Bonnie, then it'll
then the
Rosinante.
Unfortunately, the Rosinante. But I guess if he does that,
and he'll just there we go. He KOs the Rosinante instead.
Yeah,
he will swing with
and then swing into that. Yeah,
yeah.
Because you just do it the other way around in the event that happens anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah. Not really though, because if you do it the other way, I'm sure if you're just swinging into the.
Does Rosinante rest or need to kill himself?
You choose to let it. You can choose to pop him to save.
That's what I thought. So then he would go, and then the Bonnie still rests.
Well, no. In this case, I think you would just keep the Rosinante because you'd rest the Laboon instead. Because you're like, rest Laboon, he's got his Doc Q. You're like, cool.
Oh, Rosinante can rest your stuff.
No, so he's got Don active. So if he went to swing into the
Bonnie
of
course.
First,
yeah, sorry.
You just rest the Laboon and you probably let the Bonnie go because you want the Rosinante as the blocker to grievance your opponent.
Of course. Apologies to everyone. It has been a while since I played against Brady.
What are you playing these days, by the way, Luke?
So I was playing Marco, and I love that deck. And unfortunately, that was part of one of the victims of the robberies that happened. So I switched into. I've been playing Red Purple Luffy a lot.
That's good. Very great card, yes.
Yeah, I like it because it messes with people's math.
Yes.
Unfortunately, as any 3-life leader, when things don't come together, boy, do they not come together. But it's a fun deck.
Now we can see that Brady's played his stage card. He's getting another stage card and trashing. No, he used the leader ability to trash, and basically you can see the dice is available on that's on top of Blackbeard right now.
Yep.
So any on play abilities won't actually be effective. So we have here 6 Don on Gorm's side.
He's got 2 of those Zoro in hand.
Is he on 7?
Yeah, he went first. Yeah.
Now he can Cody Jones.
Yes.
That's an on play ability.
Yes.
Can't gain rush.
No, the rush is not.
The rush is
not.
an
That's right,
Rush is a static ability.
Oh,
The
yes.
resting is an on-play.
That's right. Just now he swings with 5k onto the tip. You need to get rid of those cards ASAP because you don't want to filter. You don't want the Blackbeard to filter through the deck ASAP like that. And now he does have the carrot. The carrot doesn't have the on-play ability. So I mean, having a blocker there, Gorm. This is definitely waiting for the late game.
Now,
at this point.
I might be ignorant to some of the. I will be ignorant, of course, to some of the decks and that. But the Gorm list seems to be playing a few more blockers than usual. I haven't seen killers for a while, and I was someone who used to play green a lot.
There's a mix of lists like this with Bonnie. You can have it's one of those decks where there's just so many different variants.
Yeah.
Because you've got the mixed build, you've got the supernova build. You just have back to different sort of mixes. It's just. Play with your own flavor,
Yeah, which is the downside, I think, of Bonnie being just so far and beyond the best green leader is that green only has 1 leader. The nice thing is she's generic enough to do what you want with her.
Yeah.
That's Laboon and Doc Q combo is really.
That's where Laboon is so much better than.
And then we have the Jack. It's not looking for Gorm right now.
Yeah.
Gorm actually needs to clutch this at this point due to the fact that Pokebox is 0-2 right now.
Yes.
So
whose fault was that again, Paul? Can you remind the chat?
I mean, Paul's deck did not cooperate.
Yeah, my deck did not cooperate.
I mean,
that was. I mean, not to backseat drive or anything, but when Umit looked at his own life with Katakuri, I was like, oh dear, he has not played this matchup.
But
Paul's deck did not.
Yeah, I mean, the triggers didn't want to come out. It is what it is. Like, that's the life of an army player. You either get your triggers or you don't, or you just don't get your cards. But that's, no Johns. It is what it is. I take that loss to heart. So we have here Gorm on 9 Dawn now.
Yeah, so got to play the Zoro here. I mean, I don't think it's ideal. Laboon into Black Hole or something would just kill it.
Yes.
I don't think you would because of that case, because you haven't seen any yet. It's not like... I think you would go to spend the resources to KO the Laboon first. Because the thing is, you wouldn't even Black Hole, you would just Jack because you want the card filter.
Yeah, but Laboon and Jack is only...
Yeah, but the thing is, you'd use whatever shrink effect that you're going to play next anyway, and I think you'd use the Jack over the Black Hole just to...
Oh, I was thinking Finger Pistol, not Black Hole. Sorry. Nice.
Now, what are the possible moves that Gorm can do in this situation? He's playing all 9. There's a Zoro.
Yeah, he did clear the Laboon, which helps.
Yeah. I mean, it just shows that, look, can Gorm stall it out to late game at this point? I mean, Zoro is a menace. It is a menace that you need to get rid of. How much counter does Brady have in hand?
It looks like he's got. He looks like he's got a Finger Pistol,
and also he's got a Blackbeard. He just stole out the attack from.
Yeah, well, I mean, Blackbeard unfortunately is very good into Zoro.
Yeah. There it is.
And there it is. Bang bang. Turns off leader effect, which wasn't on anyway.
Yeah. 5 into lead. He has to counter out of this, man.
Yeah, I mean, because he's going to be taking the 8.
Oh, he takes a life. He's got 2 life left.
Okay.
Wings 9. 8 into lead.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm assuming that he doesn't have anything. At this point, it looks like it's very bad on...
He's just looking for a big beard at this point.
Yeah. And if Brady just
pretty much
maybe, yeah, he does basically at this point. He does have another Blackbeard in hand from what I can see. Earlier on, we saw a basic SR Blackbeard in hand at the first thing, unless he mulliganed it, I'm pretty sure. But now we've got ourselves ACOS Kid. Gonna rest it.
Yeah.
Not sure if you guys know, but you guys are showing up under the Pokebox Pokemon TCG category. Hey, by the way, we're showing up in the Pokemon TCG category, not the One Piece category.
Wasn't Laboon frozen
on Twitch?
Carrot. There was for that person asking about Carrot freezing Laboon.
Yeah.
The Carrot was under the Black Hole effect of Blackbeard during that turn.
No.
When the dice is on Blackbeard, that means it's a Black Hole effect.
Now, thank you for the heads up, by the way. Now, we have one Dawn active. We're going to be assuming that Dawn is going to be saved up to either, Will he swing 12k? You reckon? Will he swing 12k?
Well, he's getting through what? He's got it. Well, if he swings 12, then the Rosinante takes it.
Yeah.
So I think he's scrambling for a Blackbeard here.
Yeah.
Does not find it.
I think you just jack the Rosinante anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
and then you start trying to pressure.
And then swing 12 into Kid.
Yeah.
And then I guess you've got a bunch of Don to play with.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, in doing that, if you don't have another Blackbeard to follow up,
You are at the
He
mercy of
does
the
have it.
Zoro.
He's got it in hand.
He does have the Blackbeard in hand? Okay.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So now, yeah, Jack the Rosinante.
and then
Swing.
or
Yeah,
like,
Interesting,
he almost
actually.
done it.
Yeah. He
Oh
almost-
no, he's,
Oh,
Yeah. So he
Swung
could have.
eight. Oh,
I don't know. No, now, is he gonna rest it? He's gonna rest
no,
it?
he's still-
Okay.
He's finally decided to rest it.
Yeah, he's just popping it with. Yeah.
He almost,
As Tate
he
said, that.
almost choked it with the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, do you agree with turning off now? As I was saying, Brady's a better player than I am.
Yeah.
I'm just floating the idea. Turning off the Zoro more than turning off the Kid. I believe he turned off. It looked like he gestured at the Zoro. I'm not sure.
He turned off the
He,
Zoro.
he turned
He
off
did
the Zoro.
turn off
The
the
reason why
Zoro?
you want to turn off the Zoro is because it can't attack with he won't be able to attack and swing with Zoro. But the thing is, if he does it on Kid, he can still activate his ability. Just rest the leader. I mean, rest the 8-cost Kid.
Oh, with the leader's effect on the Bonnie.
No. So for example, you know how he played a 10-drop Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Okay. He chose to basically
He's turned off the Zoro. Yeah.
turn off the Zoro. If he did it onto the Kid, it wouldn't matter either way because he can just rest the Kid. He doesn't need to attack. He just
No, but Blackbeard negates the effects.
Again,
It's not just can't attack, it's effects negate.
Oh yeah, but, I mean, ideally you don't want to be.
Because you
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay,
because
yeah,
you've got a
yeah,
5k and a
yeah.
12k swing. That's-
Yeah.
And then you're probably dying or close to dying at the maximum.
Yeah, well, Brady is at a healthy life total. He's at 4.
Yeah.
So,
Zoro eats that into
Yeah.
seconds. Though.
yeah, Zoro's what, 3 swings, which is one of the most fun, flavorful
And
cards,
you
I
would
think,
also
going.
have, like, if the kid, you would also
The kid couldn't swing, yeah.
But you could lock down to the kid.
Now I know. All right. Yeah, we get it, Phil.
What falls in the middle, baby?
Now we have 10 on up. Then Black Sea stage.
Under Blackbeard.
now-
so,
Gorm is now on the back seat. Like
yes.
we can't. I don't know what he can do. He's got 1 life left. Yes, he does have 1 Don attached to the thing. Attached to the 8-cost Kid.
Well, Mom's just swung, so he hasn't done anything. To anything yet.
He has a 8-7. Is he gonna play the Hody Jones?
I think at this point, the Hody is definitely his best option, right? If he's got it.
No, another.
okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Now
interesting.
he's going double lockdown.
Yeah.
So
He
they have
didn't have the 3-drop to play, though.
yeah. Even if he has another 10 costs,
He still has to get through 2 of them, yeah.
Now, I know that Blackbeard players they only play 2 kinds of blocker. They have the 10-drop, and then the Vasco shot, the 2-drop blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can see here that Brady doesn't have those blockers in hand. He doesn't have the 10-drop Blackbeard in hand, as I can see here.
No.
First of all, Brady, can you restand your Don, please? Is that a thing? There you go, mate. Cheers.
Wait, you can hear us?
Yeah. Oh, there's a 3rd Blackbeard.
Oh,
Back
Oh
it
my
up.
God, he is-
That is ruthless. Yeah. 10 drop Blackbeard. It's
Oh,
just
dear.
prolonging the. It's prolonging the inevitable at this point.
Oh.
5 at lead. Is he gonna take it? No, he counters out of it. Then we have a Nate Joss. He's gonna take this life. He does. That's it.
And then
It's-
12.
And then 12.
Oh, see, oh!
Don't you? Oh my gosh. Blackbeard effect. Not looking good. It is pretty much GG for Pokebox at this point. Gorm will definitely. Oh. Okay. 5 at lead. He's gonna block.
Oh,
Yes, it's-
fine. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and it's pretty much GG at this point.
Yeah, I think the attack into the dock queue there was a
Yeah.
gentle concession.
He played the. Top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play the 10 cost stuff. Yeah, just, no, I've got it. But
Yeah.
later abilities.
It's pretty much GG.
Yeah.
And that is basically it. Close 3-0 for Blacklist
dear.
Cards, man. That is wild. Look, despite Blacklist winning, I think we can continue. I'm very curious to see the last 2 battles. Yeah. I'm very curious to see the last two
Well, I
battles
mean,
at
I
this
didn't
point.
spend the entire time here to not play.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, the
Yes.
people who've built it up.
Louise, are you excited to play still or not? Are you still excited to play?
Nah, you know what? Very well played, Blacklist Blacklist cards. Great job. Look,
Not well played by us.
but hey, you know what? The reason why we're doing these events in the first place is because with all the recent things that's been happening with stores, look, we just want to bring Umit had a great idea with Jesse just to bring out a bit more positivity within the scene.
Bring the communities together.
And
so.
the fact that are we all going down to the stairs? Standing ovation for. So look, despite Blacklist,
I
Blacklist
think
winning,
Umit has just declared
we're still gonna go
victory,
over
and
the
I'm not
next,
sure.
the last two games, just just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see.
I mean, if PokeBox comes here with 0 wins at the end, that is so sad. So we have two more players from Pokebox, which is Danny as well as Tate. And then who's the last two? We have
Louise and Ryan.
Louise and Ryan. Okay.
My luck, I'm probably getting
No. Now, just want to say congratulations to Blacklist. Brady, good job, mate. Jesse.
Yeah.
Despite, can we still continue on? I want to see the last two. Everyone plays. Okay,
Everyone
fantastic.
playing?
Yeah. Yeah, too easy. So we might actually have 3 games after this.
Yeah,
which is going to be fantastic.
which is nice.
Can we start? Do we have another commercial break? Do we have another commercial break? All right, we have another commercial break from our sponsors, Pokebox here. So,
guys,
yeah.
after this commercial break,
Yeah.
Thank you, Jinx. We want more.
We want more. Look, fun. It's
Exactly.
like, it is what it is. I think next time we should all play off meta decks. Everyone wants to see the Arlongs, the Kuros. They want to see like the Battle Namis.
I played when I played Nationals, which, as I said, I played Red, Purple, Luffy. I sat down against a guy playing Foxy, and I had absolutely no idea what this leader did. And when I flipped up my leader, he just looked at me and went, "Oh my god, yes." Unsurprisingly, it was not a good matchup. But that is the fun part of off meta. Is
Hey guys,
I was
looking for
reading
some
every
English
one of his
Pokemon
cards. I
cards?
think it was like, all right, what does this do? What?
So
Oh my
wait.
god, I'm so dead. And that's what happened.
Now, that was a commercial break. That's it. That's it. Okay, but we got another commercial break.
There we go, another commercial.
Did he just? Okay. Thanks. Yes.
Everyone's like, we want more. So like, we.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, nice.
So is it cutting back to us now? Yep. Okay. Now we have our 2 next challenges. We have Danny and Ryan. I want Ryan. Ryan, get your ass up there. Louise. Hey.
Take note. Did I not call that?
Yeah.
Lovely. Now, Luke, do you think it would be awesome to have other local stores joining this sort of events?
I think it'd be great. It's just a net positive for the community, for the stores, for the game. It's just,
Yeah, because I think everyone's got going to their different locals, but here in Victoria we have a pretty tight knit group. Like,
absolutely.
I mean, everyone's when I tend to go to like regionals and different events, and just seeing everyone's faces, like despite them living like either 2 hours or 1 hour, seeing them, the community here in like not just Victoria but in Australia,
Yeah.
it's just like by far one of the best. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we
Brady
go.
is here.
So Brady,
Putting on a Blackbeard clinic.
yeah, can I just ask you?
Yep.
Did you stack your deck?
You don't see me bottom shuffle and then shuffle again? Nah, that was like very lucky. I felt like I had the perfect hand, god hand almost, and all my draws were perfect. Jack just came in perfect timing.
Yeah, that jack was brutal.
I was actually surprised because in the your first time you already saw your control.
Yeah, I had one in hand from my first hand, so I didn't have to mull. Just quickly got the.
Speaking of which, Now, Luke, feel free to just if you have any more questions, just ask. Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, and this is absolutely no disrespect, to Gorm. As a as a Blackbeard player, I think going into the sort of near the end game, well, let's just say 10 Don with 4 life is kind of ideal.
Yeah, that's generally most of the time doesn't happen because I'll be versing a lot of toffee plays that destroys Blackbeard in this set. Obviously with the new cards next set. I'm just gonna, balance it out just a little bit. But yeah, it's a dream. Usually, you're down to like 2 around that time, maybe 3 around that. Yeah. But Gorm just didn't see his pieces. Like I was anticipating the Hody, to be honest.
Now, in addition to that question though, so hypothetically, in an alternate reality, if you didn't see any of your Blackbeards, would you think that you would have the upper hand?
If he didn't see all 4, like I had a chance. Like I really just wanted that Zoro stuck, and that's why I'm thinking I can win off the Zoro, but it's stuck, and then nothing happened after that. I just couldn't. I just got Blackbeard every single turn, and the cards behind the Blackbeard, like the Jack, super annoying, and I just like didn't see the right pieces. I needed Hodies. I didn't see a single Cavendish. I whiffed Search on my first.
Yeah, we saw that.
I whiffed the Search, and then I also didn't see Search in my opening hand. Like the Mulligan was bad, but like that's one piece.
It's almost been a pattern, unfortunately, for Pokebox that their early game has just been disastrous. And again, no, that's not a slight on any of the players. It's just bad luck.
Yeah.
And I feel like, Blacklist have seen every single one of their boss monsters. Like, you saw 4 Blackbeards, we saw at least 2 Big Mums, and then we saw 3 9-drop Luffys from
But at the end of the day, that's, like, luck is always also going to be your enemy.
That is the nature of the best of one.
Like,
I think no one is playing Dofi today, which is the most consistent deck in the format as well.
Yeah, and in a way, I respect Blacklist for that. No one is playing Dofi.
Known for being respectful.
To be completely honest, my question was, why is no one playing Dofi? What are you doing?
I think it's good. Like, I mean, in all honesty, if I was a viewer at home, shout out to our viewers at home, by the way.
Shout out.
Everyone's sick and tired of seeing Dofi.
I agree.
And, like, we just want to see more. Like, obviously, we had that filthy Nami player that was on stream before.
Gross.
It was disgusting. But seeing Kata, seeing Bonnie, seeing, like, all these different matchups and no mirrors, I like that.
Yeah, no mirrors is nice.
No mirrors is absolutely fantastic.
Mate, check the stream. I think Danny might be writing a note right now.
Okay. Danny, you have, what's Dolphy? So
what is he writing?
I actually don't know what Danny's playing. So
Danny, please be aware.
Oh,
be aware.
yeah,
What is it?
okay.
Sucks.
Blacklist sucks. Okay. I need to call Judge for that. Paul, what is this? Marker mate. Hey Josh, how are you? Josh is one of the head judges.
Oh,
no, one of the head judges at Tate Games. You're a judge.
Midlife crisis.
They're not allowed me to play, be a commentator because they need judges and
What if you just don't reaccreditate?
No, but I want to. Like, Tate Games has been absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for hosting our events online and
This
offline.
event is better.
And also just Let's Play Games. Let's Play Games is hosting. Are they hosting another event soon? I'm pretty sure. I think yeah.
And then I don't know what else is on.
And also they're doing Adelaide. I'm pretty sure as well.
Oh, is Adelaide?
Adelaide and Brisbane.
Is that confirmed?
Busy next.
Yeah.
Busy's coming up.
Yeah. But look, would you say, like, how would you rate this event so far? Even though, like, Pokebox is absolutely getting flogged.
Yeah, we saw.
But the community here is absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't been here already, both Blacklist and Pokebox, I cannot say any more, highly of them. Than I have already. Just massive praises, and even putting a community, an event like this together, reaching out to Blacklist, and not all the stores have to be like competitive against right?
100%. Yeah,
it's about the community. And this is where I made like new friends when I moved up to the north.
Now in saying that, if you are wanting to see more of these sort of events, and if you are a store owner and you're watching right now, tuning in right now, like, talk to each other and we could just host up another kind of like inter-store battle. I want to see North Blue against Central Blue, or North Blue against West Blue, or East Blue against West Blue.
Yeah, 100%. And then maybe at the end of the year we can do like a
massive, Grand Light Finals. Yeah.
And then we can finally find the One Piece.
So it would be cool that if we have like 4 representatives from each what you call it, from each
Region.
We're not getting a call back.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get called back. But if you are interested, please feel free to contact like Pokebox or like I heard word around the bush has it that Final Boss Collectables wants in on the action.
Oh, okay.
So shout outs to Phil, the owner of Final Boss Collectables.
So as we see, Louise's end game is kind of sorted at this point. Double
wait,
Uta into double Shanks.
Yes. So right now, Danny's wanting to swing 8K. 8K into lead. At this point, is he going? Wait, did he already swing?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He did already
down to
swing to the
Louise's turn.
Okay.
For those who are unaware of Louise, she is a very good Shanks player, and not only that, I think her favorite deck in One Piece is actually Enel. So she is very familiar with the matchup. Whether or not she likes the matchup, I'm not sure.
Now it's concerning the fact that Danny's reading the card right now.
Don't forget, reading the card.
Explains the card. That is also true.
That's a tip of the day, guys.
He wants the Gadatsu here, obviously.
Yeah.
But, it's going to blow up in the back.
Yeah, it's not going to be ideal for him.
Have to do it still, though, I think.
At this point, you will need to just to get rid of it, and also to add some board presence, like with
Those legs are so hairy. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Here at Pokebox, we listen, we don't judge, all right?
We listen,
we don't judge.
I like playing Black. We listen.
Yeah,
So
and the
ends up playing
exchange
the
that we spotted.
Gadatsu on play, well with on KO ability for Lucky Roo, instantly KOs the thing. So basically it is an even field unless Louise decides to swing with the two Utas. But we don't support child violence here. So hopefully Louise, you're gonna play either what is it, a Ben Beckman, but nothing to KO.
Wait, who's she's grown up now. Have you not seen the movie Red?
Yeah, I know that, but right, we're talking about now. We're talking about now.
Well, Louise has 6 dons right now. So
It's 6,
Which is an awkward number
I
for
thought it was
Shanks,
my
because
apologies.
I'm familiar with most of her deck build, and all of her 5-drop, 6-drop cards are reactive.
Yes.
The best is Silver's Rally, which on its own is just a 5-drop 6K.
And then we have another Lucky
Roo,
Roo, to
however,
worry
is
about.
not.
There we go. Word on the street is that Danny is fasting, so he's at a massive disadvantage. But the thing is, Loki, no one cares. There's no excuses. There is no excuses here at this event. Okay, I mean we're allowed to. Well, Jesse, can we have a replay on that? Jesse making an excuse at the end of the fight. Yeah. Anyway, swings. What is it? 7K. Yeah, 7K into lead. Takes a lot.
Or is he gonna just rocket loop?
I mean, if it does Rocket Luffy, it's gonna benefit Danny in a way because yes, you're gonna get KO'd. Rocket Luffy does KO himself, but he still gets a draw card.
No, he does not draw. He needs to.
No, that's right. No, that's right. My apologies. Yeah. That's why we read the cards. Sorry, Josh. Sorry, Josh, if you're watching right now. I'm totally a judge. So the other possibility is, well, they have a Gadatsu. Oh, there's another Gadatsu.
Yeah.
Pops the Lucky Root. Oh, wait.
No, he does.
The life differential, yeah.
Paul, you are a judge. You should read the cards. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Please don't fire me and hire me for the next event. Thanks.
Whoever said they want to see Loki on the big screen, you do not.
You don't know. No.
That's another Lucky Roo.
Is that
No, Beckman.
now we have another Lucky.
Oh, there's a dragon. So there is a good cost-effective play.
Louise is starting to play
There
a
it is.
dragon, so attaching maybe the 2 Don onto the Shanks, going for is that 9/7? I'm pretty sure. Yep,
9/7.
9/7.
Oh, she did.
She did not. She passed. Ooh, what sort of? What is she cooking right now?
I believe she's doing the starving strategy.
Yeah.
She is right now.
Well, as I said, Louise knows Enel very well.
Yeah.
So this is not a case of like she's mentally blanking or something. There is definitely a method.
She isn't pulling a Jesse.
It's funny because Danny and Jesse are both the owners of Pokebox. They should be the most experienced when it comes to card games. When it comes to card games, but it scares me because every single time they have to look at their opponent's cards.
Well, it's someone who works in a card shop and teaches people how to play each game. You become jack of all trades, master of none.
That is all.
You will learn how to play every game kind of well. And not any game particularly well.
We see Danny swinging into KOing the Gadatsu with the on KO ability of Lucky Roo.
Yeah.
He does have another 6 Don available. Swings 9 into lead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible swinging action though. That Enel is still standing.
Yes, and then we have Shiro.
What am I looking at? Why is that leader active?
Okay, so first of all, I do hope that there is a judge upstairs.
Yeah, Tom is.
Yeah, Tom, mate, if you're, oh my gosh. Josh, we listen, we don't judge, all right? Okay, now we have the 10.
And there is no judge.
Now this is the move that Jesse should have done.
Yeah.
This is the move that Jesse should have done, but he is a Shanks hater. Louise playing the proper move, playing the
Get to 10, play Shanks.
Yeah. Get to 10, play Shanks. On curve. It's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
No-brainer, right? Because Shanks is a formidable body on the field. As soon as it goes on, it does have the minus 1,000 to all characters. It is a hard body to remove. If he does have the Kingdom Come, that might be an issue.
Which, incidentally, and I'm sure I get some hate from this, Kingdom Come should be banned.
Wait, does
That's not a card that should
get
exist.
a life steal? Even though
you still get a life, you still get the rush ability.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You
fine.
can come back.
I'm a judge. I should know
So
this.
Here's my logic.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Yellow can do pretty much anything.
Yep.
And the downside...
Oh, there's the
Nice. Okay.
Very nice.
So,
The-
like in the anime, we briefly saw Ace, and then he's just disappeared. And coincidentally, Shanks was like the person to,
yeah, Shanks with a severe heel turn.
Yeah, I know.
there.
Shanks.
Useless as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Just counter out of attack. What's he doing?
Wow. He is in shambles right now.
it is.
Like countering that attack.
It's a pretty wild.
Would have
now,
put him to 2, which would have enabled the rush
I know
Ace.
Danny. I know Danny's body behavior. Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
this.
you're right,
As soon as he puts the cards right close to his face, he's scared. But look at this. You know what's a beautiful? You know what would be a beautiful rebuttal right now? If Louise
Plays another shit.
plays another Shanks, and then we get to see Ace die a third time. That's gonna be wild.
Oh, no, this is a different Ace.
But it looks like she has another Shanks in hand.
Yeah.
So that would bring down
That ace
Yeah.
to 8k.
8k.
So
Waited though. Danny's sitting on 5 life. He's back to full health, +1.
Yeah, or maybe he forgot to actually add the 4 life because he's supposed to be on 4 life. Maybe he had 5 originally. I'm just kidding.
and there's the Shanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know now.
He's almost ready to be swinging.
Yes. Now, Louise is in a very, dominant position right now because in the next turn, you know what she can play?
Shanks.
No, polarization card to fuse all 3 Shanks together.
3-headed Shanks.
3-headed Shanks.
Ultimate Shanks.
Red eyes.
I feel like she's looking for a Beckman. It feels like she doesn't want to push until she can just trash that Shirahoshi for no value.
Yeah.
And it's not coming.
Yeah.
She's in such a strong spot though. Louise she's chilling.
And
Yeah.
She's vibing.
She has a big hand with the leader ability. You can defend any of these Shanks.
Yes.
Big hand, big bodies, big, she's winning.
Go on, finish that sentence.
So what would normally be a massive swing is now just kind of a big one.
13k. So
No. That is
11k. My apologies. 11k.
So the Shanks on the board, Paul, they minus 1,000 to all creatures.
Not just that, but also she has a leader ability as well. Oh no.
Creatures on the not? Oh, characters. Oh, what's creatures?
Magic. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So there's 7 done. Does Danny have a Rygo? I haven't been.
I don't think it's wise to play the Rygo. The reason why is because
He's losing a lot of life.
all of the
all his hard work.
Yeah. So it did still take 3 cards out of Louise's hand for that. So it is a cost.
Now,
And it's worth remembering she's only at 2 life.
Yeah.
Like Yellow has 10 billion life.
10 billion life. Right.
Especially an L.
It's going all in. Going for that swing now, Louise. Are you going to counter out a bit?
You should.
She should.
Plenty of 2Ks in hand.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, she's avoiding the Yamato value because, again, you're gonna kind of want to be taking life against Nell.
Yeah.
But she's on 1 life, so she has to be careful.
Yeah.
Now,
I was gonna say, and Nell's not gonna have any rush coming out though.
No, but
Ace
she can,
will never get rushed.
she can now attack into the ace.
Oh my god. Oh,
now,
Third Shanks.
you know what's worse than having 3 Shanks?
4 Shanks.
4 Shanks.
But there'll be 5 Shanks because there's a leader.
There's also a leader, and but the thing is, and you must realize that she's only got there's the on play Shanks. Can you imagine if she has 4 of the 10 drop Shanks at minus 1,000 each? It basically. I have no idea. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah.
I think Blacklist did some shaman ritual last night.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only thing to explain.
Exactly, I know.
Pokebox
Right?
I think it's
Scene
called
0.
testing.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called?
Yeah, it's definitely testing.
testing how to get a high roll.
Yes, exactly.
That is wild.
Poor
Did
Timmy,
we
if
cut
he's
the deck-
watching and never drawing a 10 cost Shanks, has just
Did
built
we,
them all.
did we cut the decks properly?
I don't want to say anything. Brady did not let me cut his deck.
Oh,
He wouldn't allow it. He kept scooting it away.
I gave you the opportunity shuffle, but you didn't. You cut instead.
Now, typical Dan move. He's swinging on his chair because he's worried. I mean, if you were in Dan's position right now, you should be worried too because you have not just one, not two, but
There's a
three
Yardstop and a Lucky
Emperors of the
Row in
Sea
hand.
right now. On
And the white beard.
Emperor of the Sea. There's multiple of them.
Yeah. Oh, so what's she doing right here?
Sweet.
Danny should just keep swinging 15 with lead 4 Shanks to have a blocker.
I actually,
And it's also
I
true
I
tracks.
agree with that. Yeah.
That's a very good statement because, like, you can only have so many. Oh, alright, there we go. There's the other Shanks.
Oh, he's getting the foreign out. He's Judge.
What did I say?
Blow that.
Just as I'm.
Oh,
You're not swinging into the ace is crazy. Nah, she doesn't care.
I think just because it's the smallest thing. so-
Scream, man. You can
no, I have to lead by examples.
Oh, there is Kingdom Come in hand. Again, he's getting to the point as well that
Another
Kingdom
major.
Come is a good
No, I
card.
think it's swinging to the ace, right? Swinging to the ace. Swing to the ace.
Swung into
Let's
the
try
ace.
it.
Okay, swing to the ace.
12
Yeah.
to minus.
Three.
It's
He's a
7.
7,
It's
yeah.
12 into 7. You're
So needing 6k counter here
Yeah.
to save his ace.
Oh yeah, block it. Block it is absolutely the right
Yeah.
call.
Well, she's got
If-
another Shanks. switch,
Danny,
right?
why are you trying to pretend that you to calculate? Just
Yeah.
block it, brother.
Oh,
Well, and now Louise goes Shanks again.
Does he have? Do you now? This is scary.
that's why she should have swung into ace first. To be honest.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
Get rid of the ace first.
What is the percentage of Danny actually bringing this back for Pokebox?
Not happening.
You don't think so?
I
It
don't
was the Shirahoshi. Don't forget to heal. Don't forget. No. Don't forget to
Let's go, Danny.
Sorry.
Just 15k, bro.
Yeah. Just go face. Go face.
7k
As
right
it
now.
has happened many times before, beige is just messing people up.
Yeah.
And for all we know, there's the other one should disappear at the bottom of life, and that will keep Danny alive. And then, look, if he lets, what's the play here? Do you go 7 and like 13 and then leave a Shirahoshi blocker?
I think that would be the best bet because then you can just stall out for another life and just
Yeah.
swing another
Yeah.
15k.
I think just big swings. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big swings at this point is the best play for Danny.
He's thinking about it.
I think Louise's hand, except for the white beard, is all counter, but it's not. She's got what 4k,
Yeah.
5, 6.
She'll need to defend one of these big swings.
Yeah. But then,
If that's what Danny
there's a little-
decides to do.
Yeah, and there's a little swing after as well.
Yeah. But she still has one life.
Yo! The hand's gone.
Hey,
What is she
wait,
doing?
wait.
She's
Yo.
switching the cards. It's
She's
the
switching-
fifth shank.
Okay.
There's a fight between Pokebox and
Get the camera.
World Star.
Oh.
What is that?
Why?
Why?
What?
Oh my God.
For the people that just missed it.
Oh.
Wait, the audio cut out, All right, can you hear us out? Yeah. So if you missed it, Dan, I don't know why, but Dan decides to just KO one of the Shanks, bring himself down to 1 life, and he had 3. Out of the 2, there were 2 beiges.
I mean, we've talked about Blacklist stacking their deck. How about three consecutive gang beiges in
Wow,
life?
because
Oh, Danny plays it.
can I look, I'm gonna pull out the dad line here. Danny, If you can hear me, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. That was wild.
That was crazy.
I think Danny heard my comment about banning Kingdom Come and decided to show us the worst use of Kingdom Come in history. Yeah.
I think she get another chance.
She got another chance. I think Louise might have just got the full shot.
She got another chance.
Oh no, I think it's Dragon maybe. Clip that Captain Passive's all over it.
Wait, someone clip that. Captain Passive, thank you. Captain. Oh my gosh. Danny, I am gonna chuck my shoe at you when you get down here.
What did you get?
No trigger. Trigger?
Oh.
Wow. I think Daddy would have won. All right. Post interview. Get him down. Get him down here. Post interview. Hold on. Wait. I'm taking off my shoe for this. I'm so... Look. Daddy... All right. So, Danny should have won that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny should have won that, but in typical Pokebox fashion, in typical Pokebox fashion, I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, most of the time he's played Kingdom Come has probably been at one life.
Yeah.
And it's never had an effect.
Yeah.
That is commonly what happens. Yeah. And you do see things like that, especially on like, if you play on Sim, you see things like that where people have just used a card 100 times, but they've used it in the beneficial circumstance. And I think that's probably what's happened.
Now, can we get Louise and Danny up here, that jackass? Where is he? I am. I'm gonna roast the crap out of him. Yes. Sorry? Yeah, you got it. Now, as we're waiting for the two players to come down, we're gonna go for a short break. Seems like the food has arrived. But we're just gonna see if... Where's Danny? Where is he? So right now, Pokebox is at 4-0.
Yes.
Fantastic. Danny, get your ass over here now. Get your ass over here. Now. For all the viewers at home, this is a question that everyone's just wanting to ask. Why? Why? What was going through your mind?
What was going through my head? I was like, I'm on 1 life. But if I look to my left, I was actually on 3 life. Completely forgot about that. So the way mind mapping worked inside my head is, I didn't think my 10 teams were going to get through. So I thought I was going to lose the next turn. And I fucked it. I overthought it. Oh, I overthought. What do you want me to do?
How could you overthink that when you have 3 life on the...
And you know what the worst part is? It was perfect life. It was perfect life.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been more perfect. Because I was doing this. I'm like...
All right. I have to go to the dad duties. Can you finish this interview for me, please?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, my God.
So...
When you saw me put it down, Mike, what went through your head?
Well, no, I actually hate that card. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I hate that card. That was my immediate thought. My thinking was, you've played this card 1,000,000 times, but you've probably only played it at 1 life. So it's never had a downside for you.
I've only played enough for a week.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those kind of cards where the downside doesn't come off any near as often as the upside does. The fact it was... Like, if those 2 cards were blank, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But the fact it was the double beige.
That's what burnt it more, because it's like, I could have stretched it out for another round.
Well, you would have won.
I wouldn't have. If one of my 10Ks didn't get through, I wouldn't have won the game.
No, if you struggle 7 and put the rest of the deal, you put it down to 0, and you just have to survive 1 more turn, and you just
Yeah, but that's you knowing what the life is.
Yeah, but you have to play for that.
No, because so it should have been put the blocker down and then go 10-10.
Yeah.
10-10.
You always put the blocker down.
Yeah, put the blocker down, go 10-10.
Yeah, and then you just
That's
pray and hope that you have either you're the one to disappear at the end, you still have your life trigger as well.
Yeah.
Or life. Yeah. No, 5 hits, just to get 5 hits through.
Yeah, because I had 3 life on field.
Yeah, and then
Plus
now-
I got 2.
Yeah, you would have had that.
Yeah, look.
That was you
Oh,
should have
fuck
seen
it,
that.
I chose. Did you not see me?
Oh.
Go. As I saw it, I was like, "Did you hear me go? Fuck!" I yelled it.
If you watch the clip back, the reaction of everyone you see everyone go, everyone just stops off because you can see you play it, and then Louise says, "What about your life?" You're like, "What about your life?"
She didn't even say, "What about your life?" I was like this. I looked to my left and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "I played it now." Then I went bang. I saw the first page and I saw the second page, and I'm like, "I could have survived. I would have survived.
Would have.
But you know,
That was what? That was triple beige as far as life goes, which is
unreal.
crazy.
It's true, guys. It's a yeah.
It'll be written in that Pokey
bot.
bot.
Yeah, valid, and yeah.
You only get the bot when you actually misplay.
I fucking misplayed that hard.
I've avoided the bot.
Wow.
That was wrong.
That's right.
I should have seen.
We saved our best.
Did you like my little notes throughout the game?
Yes.
I'm fucked. When I saw that next shake, so I was like, I'm fucked.
Paul was like, "Oh, it says I'm F." She's like, "Paul, you just wrote it."
It's clear.
It's clear.
There are very young viewers who can't read that just says, I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, I'm going to pass this over. I'm going to go have a smoke.
Fair enough.
A lot of stress coming from Danny. Unfortunate is what it is. You know, sometimes you just see the triple beige in life, and you get rid of 2 of them off of Kingdom Come, and your argument for Kingdom Come being banned goes out the window completely.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my logic is I was saying the downside isn't a downside.
Yeah.
The downside was a severe downside, just that.
Yeah, it's just like, and you know, Louise played that really well. She kept Danny on high life and just said, if you want to Kingdom Come my big bodies, you're gonna have to lose a lot of like.
Yeah, I think
value.
a big part of Louise's game plan, where it seemed like she was just almost playing with her food in some ways, was she was looking for either Silvers or Beckman. Both of those cards would have been the security blanket to deal with the Shirahoshi without getting life and that kind of thing. And it felt like, because she did quite a what felt like looking.
Yeah.
But every card was just a 10 drop, which ultimately worked out.
When you're playing the Uta build as well, you're going to see a 10 drops more often, and that's like going to be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think Danny saw 2 aces, and that was about it for like the big drops, and like, you know.
And Danny's and Danny's hand was a lot of events.
Oh, and it was an awkward starting hand. Like, you want to see those Kuzans early. If he could start putting Louise in that higher life, you get the value with Yamato, but never got there.
Yeah.
So, you know, Pokebox is never going to be invented. Go back to one of these events, but they host it, so alas,
I mean, that's it. But you don't know, because now Pokebox has something to prove, so they might really come out.
We might have to play O10 a bit better. You know, we get all these new decks. You know, lots of fun stuff's going to come out. We're going to see more Usops. We're going to see Blackbeard get better, so Brady gets the buff.
Blackbeard gets frighteningly better.
Unless Kuzan gets banned, we are seeing a ban list as well on the 16th, is it?
Yeah, this day 2 of Worlds. I'm not sure on the day.
Yeah, I think it's about the 16th of March, so that will definitely shake the meta up as well.
I absolutely love ban list discussion, so I'm going to put you on the spot here. What should be banned from Dofi?
I think it's going to be one of 3 things. I don't think it'll be all 3, but it was definitely something will get hit here. It's going to be the True Cost Teach, the Jinbei, or the Bounce Law. One of those 3 pieces will get hit. What will it be? I can't tell.
I think you absolutely ban the Teach. I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think it's just...
Yeah, they don't do, like, real power level errata in this game. If they did, make it rest would be a different...
a different ball game. Yeah, it's fitting.
Because that card simply sits there, and unless you're playing against exactly Lucci, where they can kind of kill it for free, it's generating too much value in a way you can't interact with.
I hear.
Of course, you say, well, you can interact with it. A million things kill a 3K.
Yep.
Yeah, but you generally want to point them at one of the 4 or 5 drops that is killing you.
Yeah,
sorry, 4 drops.
I hear. As the 4 drops are the ones you got to deal with, but then you have another Teach.
But that Teach is just accruing too much value.
Yeah.
The only other card that so my hesitancy in banning, say, Jinbei.
Yep.
I think if you ban Jinbei, you kill the deck.
Yeah, that's the fine line they definitely have to run. Like Jinbei is a lot of value. Like
the card's very strong. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a card was just clearly designed like to push that deck. It was like, this hasn't been around for a long time. It's a neat idea. Let's just print something really busted.
Yeah, but at the same time, you remember back when like Jinbei came out, Dofi wasn't around at all. It was the starter deck that pushed it.
Yeah.
So definitely, like, we're gonna be looking at maybe the starter deck cards, which is like the Lore and the Teach. Like, it just got a lot of good pieces from that starter deck. Lore, Teach, Buggy, Boa.
Yeah.
Those are all for the uniques for the starter deck, and they're 4 odds in the deck.
The only other card that I can see kind of banning, and people look at me funny, and that's fair, is rather than ban the Lore and the Boa, because again, I think if you hit the Jinbei, you kill the deck. If you hit the Boa and the Lore, these are recent starter deck cards that people paid quite a bit of money for. Those starter decks were not cheap at a lot of places.
I mean, if you got it for retail, but yeah.
Yeah, if you were lucky to get it from retail, like you could at Blacklist.
Yeah, you could at Pokebox as well.
I'm sure I didn't want to speak out of turn, but Pokebox are very good. Those were not cheap. They were hard to get. And I think banning the 2 supers, while it makes gameplay sense, I'm not sure they want to do it from a consumer confidence.
Yeah.
The card I think you can ban is Weevil. Now, my logic behind this is there's not that many of them out there. They're from an older set at this point. It did just get reprinted as a Judge promo, but let's be honest, Judge promos don't have much.
Yeah.
And it's just a free value card. It's very good. It's never bad. It's just an extra thing on top of the deck. So I don't think you only ban that, but I think if you ban that and Teach, you level the deck a little more without crippling it entirely.
Yeah, I think you just kill the deck if you do that, though.
If you hit the Weevil, you think you kill
both. Like, if you hit like Teach and Weevil, you just kill it. Because you're never really going card positive much. You're always relying on that leader swing to hit, and then like gambling at the top of your deck. So I think it just like, you get a lot of value with Dofi, but Dofi can slow down later. But I think that Weevil keeps it up with other decks because I think Control beats it too much because that extra card helps with the tempo, which is what Dofi's all about.
You're right. But at the same time, I would say the problem, like, is it that much of a difference between that and say the Boa? Now, I know the Boa doesn't plus you in hand.
Yep.
But it's accruing a lot of tempo all the same by giving you a free Dom, by setting up your next Dofi. Whereas I feel like a card like the Weevil is just so free that I think that clipping that. But I don't know. It's an interesting discussion.
I think we could sit here and discuss about the bans all day and see what they're going to do to it. Because, people are thinking Sakazuki's going to become unbanned as well.
I think those people are very wrong.
You never know.
If it happens...
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Captain Passive. I learned a lot from watching you guys play.
Yeah. So the
we'll be about 5 minutes. They can have a quick bite and then go to something.
Yeah, awesome. We'll hold the fort. But so the trick is, if you're watching Pokebox versus Blacklist play, don't do what Pokebox does. Just do what Blacklist does, and you'll be a much better player.
I mean, some of the decisions from our very good team captain Umit and his Katakuri play was a little questionable.
But he won, so nothing was
did
questionable.
win. Yeah, you're right.
That's how it works. As long as you win, it's not questionable at all.
I think it speaks to the high pressure situation.
Yeah,
a lot of
100%.
it. And also the best of one format is brutal.
Oh, I mean, sometimes you're just going to brick on a best of one, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Your opponent might brick as well. That's just going to happen.
Exactly.
That's probably one of the most brutal things about the One Piece card games, that everything's a best of one.
Absolutely. The best of one format, it does, and I would say One Piece does a better job on draw versus play, as there are decks that want to go second, there are decks that want to go first.
See,
so there is an actual, like, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where going first is you win.
Yeah.
Unless you play Tenpai Dragons, for those who play Yu-Gi-Oh! But the best of one format does, it is so luck-based, which is where the people who do consistently well, it shows you how much perfect decision-making it requires.
100%. Because, you could say that because everything's a best of one, it is luck-based. But then we have players that are just consistently good. That must mean that, there's skill involved.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's, the biggest thing about One Piece is just, there's so much skill expression here. So many little, things can change how a deck plays, how, the match plays out. And, such little, things. For example, Danny's choice to Raigo on when he has 3 life, silly. But if he went, Shirahoshi blocker and swing, then maybe he has a chance. I know that's more of a bigger thing, but that's a skill expression thing. Danny's a bot. He had Pokebot on the back, but and you just see Louise playing. She knows how to play into that matchup. She played all her big cards and just was there to, swing when the time was right.
I think it unintentionally, in some ways, did show just how gross an L is. And that deck just doesn't die.
It doesn't.
It just does not die.
Sylvia died.
Yeah, well, unless the pilot flies the plane straight into a building, it does not die. It is
Well,
yeah.
listen.
So
Listen, this is what it is, and it's good for the viewers. It's good for fun. We had this is meant to be just a fun, have fun night. Not be super OP. None of us played like crazy meta decks. No one played Doppy. No one played Black Yellow. And we all understood the assignment. I should have. We all understood the assignment. It's a fun night.
and Blacklist has benefited, I think, from matchups as well. Like, I'm not trying to take away from anyone who's played.
I had the
it's
best
been rigged.
matchup of the night.
Yeah, but
I
then you
think-
didn't see Shanks's, which is
I did see two. I played them
But
the
the-
wrong time.
yeah. Okay.
And I think I think no one saw the time when I took the life after they played the first 9-drop Luffy. I took the leader. The leader I counted.
Oh,
And
you're talking about your red rock that you
and I-
saw. Yeah.
Then I had to take the 9k. But and my life was my Red Hawk.
Red Hawk. That's right.
Negative 10k. So I took the life. There was 3 moments in my game where I do one thing differently. I win the game.
Yeah. 100%.
But it's fun. But that's Shanks. That's Shanks Luffy. That's Shanks Luffy. Like it's,
Yeah.
and he had the dice roll too. You went first.
I did like a comment I saw on there. Someone just said Shanks is 50-50 into everything.
Yeah,
And I think that's a
100%.
pretty good,
100%.
synopsis of it.
And that's half the issue with Shanks. It's just 50-50 in
It's dice roll.
everything.
Yeah.
Is that Wardy?
That is water.
Yo, shout out to Wardy. What's going on, man? Shout out to all the locals at Pokebox, all the locals at Blacklist,
What a
everyone
good
who's
turnout tonight. I think we're like 25, 30 people. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's nice too. Like, I met a bunch of people from Pokebox. I don't get to come by so much now because I'm working.
Correct.
But I mean, I love all the people here, and it's great to see them again. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what the whole point of it is.
So yeah, exactly right. And like we love Umit and the guys there. We share a lot of players and we share a lot of community.
we don't anymore though.
No, I hate him.
Yeah, like this is the 4 tonight until Pokebox has gone 4-0, but we've saved the best to last though.
I know we save it to like when the anniversary matches come out. Like, we have like the big sets. But then
Yep.
we care more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Can we need
Next
to do,
time we're doing picks and bands.
and
So
we,
it's gonna be
we,
a
do like,
different
we need to
format.
do like a proper rematch as well. I want to see Brady, and I'll be like, Brady, I'm coming for you.
We do the locals.
Hey.
We can stream it.
I would stream it.
We're not going to stream it.
We
That's
can
too much. This is all of this. Too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, for all the people watching, Jesse has spent probably the past 48 hours setting this entire thing
Yeah, I've
up.
been here since about 8, 9 o'clock this morning setting this up.
This is a
And work today.
oh, it was
No
a busy
help.
day.
No
it
help.
was a busy
No
day.
help.
I was wearing the shirt, didn't help at all.
So I'm mentally cooked. Me and Danny have had a very big week, and we're definitely both cooked.
Oh, that's very nice.
Hey, that's a lie.
But that is a lie. I'm only competing against everyone here though, so that's an easy win.
You're competing against Tate.
Oh well,
That's an easy win.
that's an easy win. That's an
an
easy
easy win.
dub. He may not be able to commentate, but he can play really well.
Well,
It's an interesting matchup because I don't know if you're familiar with Ryan, but Ryan is
we know
pretty good.
right?
Nami.
Is he playing Nami?
He is playing Nami. Yeah.
I mean, Tate's pretty happy with that. Purple Luffy can go fast.
Tate
so
has the best matchup of the night. And then potentially me and him will play an exhibition match after the fifth.
I reckon the exhibition
I
match.
think we should do it.
I think you should do it.
That one's an interesting one for you if you do play an
Like the category, yeah, it's very who see if he sees Big Mums first and I see Shanks last. It's
also just what's in life. As we just saw, what's in life matters. As long as you don't get rid of your own, what's in life matters so much.
I'll just check a couple of times. Yeah.
That's
the
nothing
way
wrong
to
with
do it.
checking.
Yeah, I'll check. No, wait, Tom, show me the rules where it says I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a book?
No, there's no judges here.
Yeah. Is there a book?
No, there's no
There's
physical.
rules, but no
Yeah,
book. There's no
yeah.
book. If there's no book, it doesn't.
Nobody's read those.
Or everything that's official is in a book.
100%.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not in a book. It's not official. That's how I see it.
And like the best thing about having an event at Pokebox, we literally
Was the
have one
dictionary
piece.
originally printed on a PDF? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No, it's a bloody book.
There's One Piece games being played as we speak
they're
as
playing
well. Like
I
everyone's.
might send them up. If I think they're eating now, we'll send them up.
Oh, I was talking about it. There's other games as well being played. Like people are feeling One Piece.
They are vibing it. Yeah.
One Piece is alive. It is strong. Wardy, Paul did loss. Wardy, for yourself. And
Yes.
anyone who has joined recently. Blacklist, 4 wins. Pokebox, 0 wins.
It was who was first? Jesse and Iz.
it was
So
Jesse and Iz
Shanks
versus-
lost to Purple Luffy,
Correct.
and then it was Paul v Umit, our
Correct.
team captain, which was Kategori v Nami.
Correct.
That was an interesting game.
Yeah.
And then it was
I played Brady, Bonnie versus Blackbeard.
Yep.
Blackbeard got the dub.
he did,
And we just watched Danny versus Louise, as you can see by the stream. And that was an L versus Shanks. Danny, Wardy, if you could find a clip, Danny had the biggest misplay I've ever seen. Yeah, Captain Passage all over that. Wardy, enjoy that. Love to hear about it. That is probably the highlight of the night. If there was like how like after like Overwatch games or whatever, it's like MVP, that's going to be Danny's like Rai going away, double beige. But that'd be
that
sick.
that was rough.
Hey, you know, you got to learn from those, and Danny's going to be a stronger player now. I don't think
Exactly.
I don't think it's
And everyone who's seen it is going to really think about their Rygos, which is an interest. I feel like that's the only card that gets called its Japanese name. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of cards. Like, there's also just what's the other one? The black hole is, or like, but it's not
Yeah,
black
that
hole,
was a
is it?
translation error. I think.
Yeah, it was a translation.
It's Liberation initially, and then the card coming up is Black Hole.
That's right.
But they've done it the other way around.
Yeah.
What Danny misplayed, who'd have thought?
Hey, man, you know, sometimes Danny does stuff, but very silly.
All right, Purple Luffy Nami here.
And we got Tate on Purple Luffy, and we got Ryan on Nami. No, any decks is good for passive. Most decks are good for beginners.
Not Black Yellow Luffy.
Not Black Yellow Luffy. Don't pick that
don't
up.
play
You know,
that
what's a
one.
good cheap deck that we could recommend early? We have 10 coming out soon. Usopp will be pretty cheap to build.
True.
Because a lot of those cards will come. Oh. Well, we've got the opening of the One Piece title there. That's great.
Which one should you start with, Captain Passive?
Chopper's best deck. Oh, I think I know who.
Zoro with
best deck
Chopper
is.
in it is pretty legit.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun deck. You know, not as popular as it was, but definitely interesting.
No, it's interesting that because initially it was just red. Back in the OP 1 to 4,
Yeah,
there
red
was
was the-
so much red. And then Sakazuki came in and changed the game completely. TAI.
Oh no, just do TATE. He will hate that. Okay. We got Tate versus Ryan. But yeah, look, if you're playing Teach is cheap, and you only need Kuzans from 10.
That's true.
Stick with
Teach
it.
is a hard map.
It's a hard deck, but it teaches you a lot. Teach is one of the but like, you know, Teach it's the biggest thing is just knowing everyone else's decks.
All right, so there's a Law, and then everything out. Law and a Nico Robin on Tate's side.
No
here.
Robin there. I think that's a
No, the 2-drop one.
2-drop one.
blocker.
Oh, maybe yeah. I thought it was
I
an
think that
maybe.
was definitely a mulligan because the rest of it was just late game.
Waddy, he's locked into the streaming room. We are not allowed to talk to him right now. He is fully into it, but he will be off the team.
Yeah, we'll be sure to tell him that. Yeah.
But you know, it looks like Ryan had the first hand, and he kept it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So he must be happy with that.
Ryan repping his true love with the Dragon Ball sleeves.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Dragon Ball, is it?
Yeah, I think that it is. Yeah, I recognize the green haired one is from the tournament. Hold on.
Danny lost it.
You got his head.
Man, that was next level.
It was played in the mind.
Yeah, so these two players are like separate from where we all are chilling down here.
Yeah.
You can see the stairs back here. They go up the stairs and then they're chilling up there. So they just can't hear what we're saying.
They've been sequestered like a jury.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I got a pizza now. Shout out to Mr. Pizza.
Yes, local store. Captain Passive. That's the interesting thing with Bandai games, and I feel like they're sort of designed that way. Is you'll often get very close to winning and then lose. Especially if you play Fusion World or have seen people play Fusion World. That's another one. But One Piece is very similar in terms of, and it sounds silly, like, oh, you know, sometimes you do get blown out. Yeah, if you're playing a Doffy deck and you're on a slower deck or something, you can't deal with their stuff. Yeah, you'll get rolled. But a lot of the time, it does feel like, yeah, you're always that close. So an interesting one here is Hitakiri commits Kamatsu, I think it is. Annoyingly a spoiler card in a lot of ways, but
Isn't.
yeah,
You'd have to know pretty hard. But what it does is when you don minus, you get to KO a 2 cost or less on the opponent's board. So that's actually really good with a lot of Nami stuff because they're really annoying.
it's true. You're right. The problem is a lot of the Nami players will return their own stuff. So you do want to make sure you do all your negs beforehand and not make the mistake of attacking first, because then, you know, they'll bounce their Kaya back that they've played or that kind of thing.
100%.
There we go. So that's a 3, so that
yeah.
gets past it.
But I think Tate was normally pretty good at using his don effectively. But you know, we got a
Hey, Verge.
and he's got he's got one of the perfect starts. He got the Luffy into Sangoro.
Yeah, this is a lot to deal with for Ryan here.
Like, you know, every swing with Sangoro, that's a +1 card. It's just going to start seeing a lot of cards. And you know, if he can go, you know, he has to go hard and fast. That's literally what Purple Luffy has to do to beat Nami.
Yep.
So he starts with 6. So we go Desert Spider. You get to see your top 3, and you also get to give your leader +2. Yeah, and we can see Ryan also has the tech, the Zeph. Maybe the Zeph's the better tech than the Usopp. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one. I remember when Nami first came out, obviously Zeph was everywhere. And it is good if you're worried about your opponents killing the Kaya, so it's very nice against the Hitakiri. But yeah, Ryan with Showdown left, which basically means he's got 9k counter in terms of events.
No, but Tate's gone down to
the big mum here. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, so he just heals one, and then that was to ramp it on as well. So it's like it's nice. And it puts a 9 cost on the field, which we have to deal with. It's good. So he swings 5, and he still has a Luffy Taro swing.
And got rid of the blocker, which is always helpful because in a Nami deck they don't take life until they die. It's not like
3 cost Zeph as well. Ryan's got a lot of cool tech cards.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't even know what 3 cost Zeph does.
I couldn't tell you. I think it's something to do with blockers, but unfortunately, Paul's not around.
All right, so here's a Luffy Taro that should be able to be counted out of, I imagine.
Yeah, just those Gum Gum Giant.
Oh.
Perfect card to discard, and he gets rid of 2. Yeah. And he kind of stacked that as well with the Spider, so he kind of knew what he was getting rid of because I think he's just topped.
Yeah, and for anyone who's ever played against Ryan or seen Ryan play, he's not the type to forget what he stacks on top.
He used to be a Dofi player. He's played all the cards, all the decks that care about the top of decks.
Yeah,
so
he's just an excellent card game player.
Oh,
as well,
100%.
So.
Very lovely as well, and that's like half the thing. Like we have really good players here, but like everyone's super nice. Everyone's super humble as well. You don't see many arrogant people around.
So plays down that, I can't remember her name, Amazon Lily blocker.
Yep. Very annoying. Essentially, it's just on
that's
KO, just draws a card and it's a blocker.
Yep.
Or is it on play, draw a card?
I think it's on play, draw a card.
No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, on KO, probably wouldn't see.
No,
play.
that's another one. What is that, hanger? Oh, it's not hanger.
Something
That's,
like that. There's a few similar.
It's not hanger, but
so there's the Kaya.
It's the Apis and the Rubber Band of Doom.
There is Impel Down All Stars, well known for being discarded in every single Nami deck.
Unless it's
game
a trigger,
forever. Unless it's a trigger. There's a love in hand. So Ryan is at a healthy life total here, but he does not have a lot of hand.
Yep. The board state's really good for Tate. He's got a lot of swinging.
Yeah, and it's not like Nami's going to deal with that.
No. Like, we're going to swing 5 into Hitakiri and then you just canter out of it. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Tate starts with 5. And he's just kind of seeing what Ryan have. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have much. He has to rubber band here.
Yeah. Mills the love, not ideal.
Not ideal.
I mean, obviously milling is ideal, but not that card.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you kind of want that card at the moment, but like he's going to have to take a lot of hits here. But
oh, there we go.
Okay, draws ones as well. 6, draw a card of Sungor. It's a Frankie. Frankie could be good. It's another rush card that like sometimes just isn't expected. And he goes 8 with Luffy.
There's the love. Draw a card. And Big Mom into the block. And then Luffy. I think he takes that. No luck on the trigger. Nami, probably the worst card to get off life, just about.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah. The other thing is that the Sungoro coming down early is just so key for Tate. It means he's never going to run out of gas. He's drawing 2 cards every turn. He can, if he absolutely needs to look for something, even take leader life, and he doesn't have to worry he's going to die.
No. I mean, that's he had the Big Mom as well, just healing back up, and get
exactly.
rid of a blocker as well. Blocker much more, value on board rather than in hand off a life swing.
Exactly.
I feel like Ryan's next turn, like on his swing turn, he's gonna be feeling the pain a little bit here.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He doesn't have many cards, and you're gonna have to mill, but 4 cards in hand, board on. Like I think there's gonna be a bit of pain here.
Yeah.
Depends what Tate sees as well. If he has another rush Luffy, maybe. If he has, I don't even know what.
Well, he's gonna have something. Yeah, that's the thing. He's got so many cards in hand.
And maybe he just says, maybe I go for the game here and go big swings.
Exactly. He could just keep hitting for the key increments for those who don't know. With Nami are 9 and 13k.
Correct. There's double Gabble in hand for Ryan. So it's a bit of defense. Are they mellows? No, they're Gabbles. They're Gabbles.
So 7 with Hitakiri here.
7 mellow.
Okay, so that is a love.
Tate.
All right.
7.
Life for Ryan. So it's a trigger that he's thinking about.
Gabble
okay,
trigger.
there's Gabble, yeah.
9. Big hand.
Yep.
Ryan's taking a lot of life here.
Yeah, I mean, he even gained one as well off that big mom. Okay.
High stake ain't going to help him much.
So there's the gavel.
Gavel.
It will also be on the Friday, then the Saturday, and possibly will be another a Sunday one too, due to a mistake. But let's see how that goes.
Okay, because I'm doing a challenge. I'm collecting 75 cards in one night.
One night.
So I'm gonna go hopefully go the blacklist, go to Pokebox, and just go. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge and a half, but it is what it is. I'm still Luke, man. I'm just seeing you around, man.
No, I like the Pokebox crew. That is like the downside is like literally working the nights that Pokebox runs pretty much every event that I go to.
Was it recorded? Did you tell them to stop or did they just keep playing?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Are we live? All right. So okay.
Yeah, take one. That was going to be pretty hard to come back to.
Can I get Ryan and Tate up here, please? Ryan, come up here, brother. Ryan, first interview thing. So we're live on stream right now. I do apologize for the technical difficulties. But off stream, it seems that Tate has beaten our. Now,
Ryan, what people don't know about you is that he came top 16 last year at Nats. I like bringing this up with Whitebeard. Whitebeard. Now,
stop living in the past. We got to focus on the win.
No. But okay, we'll focus on this. But
you decided to play Nami. Now I've seen the way you play Nami. Like you're a top tier Nami player. What was very difficult with that previous match that you did up against Tate?
Just his ability to ramp and play big bodies so fast. It's hard. Before I can really get set up and deep into the deck, he's already swinging 9s and 10s, and it makes it too difficult for me to counter out and try and mill as well. So it's just too much pressure too early on, and he obviously can go wide with Luffy Taro. Lots of attacks, very fast. His 10 cost has rush, so his 9 cost has rush. Sorry, so it's just too much pressure.
Getting the Sandero hurt too, because it just meant he never ran out of gas.
Exactly, he's drawing cards. He's being able to play something big that can put a lot of pressure on, and it's just too much.
Now, a question for you, Tate. Now, you have versed a lot of Nami players in the past. It is a matchup that you're very comfortable with. Did this match? Was it the same? Was it different? Like you and I, we play a lot of Nami and Nami and Luffy matchups together. Most of the time, I think I'm up right now.
Yeah, you're definitely you've been up for a while. Look, I'll be honest. Normally, like obviously, no one feels easy. Everyone feels uneasy playing Nami. I know my deck works super well into it. It's just unfortunately Paul's the GOAT, and he always seems to the past 2 times we played in the match, he's had exactly enough to mill. Not anything extra. He's not getting any cards deeper. He's getting to exactly 0. That's how close the games have been. I've burnt him out of so much resources. But, just because I've known the matchup, because I've played Nami, I've played against it in so many different decks, I know what the game plan is. And Purple Luffy just does that to the peak, So much pressure. I was lucky to find the Luffy Taro because I didn't have that start. I was banking on Sun Goro and Hitakiri to cover me. And then, just hitting that Luffy Taro to combo in. And then just obviously 9 months at 9 Luffy. So I've got my board up, got rid of a blocker for later. Also breaking up his life so he's not getting a good trigger. And just being able to hammer through.
Now, in addition to that question, so Ryan, he mentioned that he had the Hitokiri on the field. As a Nami player, it's very annoying.
It is, but I didn't have a Kaya in hand anyway, so yeah.
Oh,
when he played it down, I was like, well, I got nothing to really for him to KO, so.
I think I only nailed 1 Kaya with it.
I didn't find it until much later, so I didn't get into too much.
Did you add? Unfortunately I wasn't watching your match. I had to go attend to dad duties. But did you add any extra spice into your Nami deck, or was it just are you still playing the Amazon Lily?
No, I took the Searcher out just for the new Nami cost.
Yeah,
and
that guy's very good.
I wasn't running Zeph in the December or November regional 3-cost set. But I figured you'd be playing Nami, so I put it in.
Yeah, I was. No, I'm glad that you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you mentioned that because I was hoping to actually verse you in this matchup because I know you play Nami.
Yeah.
And then I was actually thinking, oh, should I build my thing around? Should I build it around thing? But yeah, but look, thank you for joining us on the
Unfortunately, couldn't make it 5-0.
That's okay, you know.
I'll settle for 4-1.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you. Congratulations, Tate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Someone from Pokebox had to win.
That's true. Now
It was the GOAT.
It's the captain battle now.
it is the captain battle now. This is the we're just gonna go, yep. This is the match that everyone is hyping for. This is what started the event in the first place. We have Umit against Jesse. Now, if you haven't been following any of the social media posts, there's been a lot of trash talk.
There has indeed. Oh,
yeah.
and I'm going to take this minute to just point out that those insane drawings that were done by Paul, they were amazing. And
No.
like that was crazy. That was just genuinely like a joyous experience for me to just when I log into Facebook and see like the trash talk and stuff, and then see those awesome drawings.
Thank you.
That was very good at hype building.
Look, this is just a start. This is the start of a new era for local game stores. I was just speaking to Jesse before that we are actually trying to do this in a quarterly basis, so every 3 months.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Trying to make the streaming and also the event more organized, and as I reckon for a first time like you're organizing this event, PokeBox and Blacklist have done exceptionally well, and just having like the players represent each store and just like, I mean, I would say the commentating is kind of top tier.
Oh, absolutely. I think just been excellent to listen to and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Is it started?
I think it's already started. Can we just transition over to the to the board? So right now we have Jesse against Umit. Jesse is playing Shanks, good old reliable, and Umit is actually playing Big Mom. Katakuri.
It's Big Mom. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Now, I haven't seen this matchup at all.
I've seen it a little bit. So Yellow, the thing about Yellow is if your life cooperates with you, you win. Yes. And it doesn't matter what you're playing against. If your life cooperates, you'll win. And it's very much that kind of matchup. They can't really deal with the Shanks 12 costs and that kind of thing. So they just drop Big Moms and they just take out their life that way. And then eventually they're just going to have a swing into no life.
Now, with since it's Jesse against Umit, is this going to determine, like, obviously this better store is Blacklist, but is this going to determine who is the better store owner now?
I mean, I think it's definitely a way to look at it.
Yeah.
Well, who is the better captain for sure?
I think the other question is who had the better team members, because that's a voice crack. We saw that glorious play by Danny that basically was so insane that the audio cut off apparently on stream.
It just everything just fell apart. Technical difficulties induced from a misplay is a new one. But like One Piece, you can have a stronger captain, but your crew is weaker, or vice versa, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's an interesting one. Like Kid is a very powerful captain, but what do we know about his crew?
And then look what happened to Kid.
But it's definitely interesting. I do appreciate that we're doing this captain v captain battle. I think it's a fun idea. Hopefully we'll be able to watch
can we have the thing the game on this screen, because we can't see it, please? Please. Wait, Andy, can we have the game on this screen, because we can't see it? We can't see the game on this screen. Yeah, please. Sorry. So is this what the stream is seeing right now, or is
this?
Okay.
No, because they are equal now.
Okay,
that's not too bad.
Okay. Can we see the chat as well? Is the chat?
It's still a decent delay though.
Okay, too easy. So
yeah, we got to.
Who's deciding to go first? Oh, there we go. Thank you so much for that, Andy. Shout outs to Andy, Anstar.
Okay, there we go.
if you don't follow his Twitter, just make sure you go give it a follow. Really
That
appreciate
plug
him
in.
setting
All right,
up the
there we
stream
go.
and
Well, I guess Jesse was going first because that's a swing for 8.
Now, did you just see what Jesse had in his hand?
I did not. I was looking at the swing for 8.
I think Jesse's pulling a Louise.
So hang on.
Yeah.
Hi chat, how's it going?
Hey.
Just to preface, I have no idea what's going on. But everyone seems excited. Would you agree?
I think everyone's like really just
They
the fact that everyone's just like hyping this matchup, even though it's for fun.
So
it's not in a serious level. They're playing meta decks, but at the same time, this is going to be a brand new. This is a brand new arc for Victoria. This is going to be making a brand new arc. We're going to have. I want to see representation from East and West Blue, more people from North Blue, and more people from Central Blue, just collaborating with one another and having these sort of events. And I think Pokebox and Blacklist are definitely the pioneers for this sort of matchup. So yeah, very excited.
Yeah, we'd be out here setting trends, chat, honestly. Yeah, no, that does sound fun. Because yeah, no, I didn't know we were doing a stream. When Jesse said we're doing a stream, I was like, oh, all right, it's crazy. Yeah. What were your thoughts when Jesse brought up the idea?
When Jesse brought up the idea of streaming, I think especially the timing, the timing of this event, especially with I was saying before, what's been happening at local stores, the terrible break-ins, and you know. Jesse, actually, Umit brought it up to me. We were chatting and saying, like, you know, he wanted to start something to liven up the ambience, the atmosphere of, like, you know, the community, exactly. So, having this and kicking this off, hopefully, like, I can't stress this enough. Store owners, if you're watching out there right now, whether you're from Turn Order Games, yeah, I'm talking to you, Christelle. Turn Order Games, you're from, you know, any of the general games, or Final Boss Collectables, or back at TC Group, or any other store out there, we're like, get on this sort of like event, get on the hype train, and just
the
like
hype train that we've innovated.
I honestly think Victoria has a solid, One Piece community. Like, I mean, overall, as a group, Oceania, like Australia, oh, mate, like, it's just real. I was saying before, it was just great seeing other players from different states gather when we're at nationals or at offline regional events, and just seeing them, like, everyone just knows each other, even though we're all separated from distance. It's like, you know, it's really cool to see. And by starting these sort of events, it draws.
I believe that was a Nami in life there.
Was it Nami in life?
Katakori.
We're brought together by One Piece, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we become One Piece, would you say?
Yeah.
God, I just realized Jesse has Batman sleeves. That's the best.
Is that Batman sleeve?
That is Batman sleeve.
Have you actually felt Jesse's?
Holy shit, it's Jason Bourne.
So nice, and like, it's well matted.
Look, I mean, that art, for those who don't follow comic books, that is from Jim Lee from the Hush arc. I believe it's like Batman 612 is the this is my thing.
So are you DC over Marvel?
Yeah, in my heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I kind of dislike all the movies, so it doesn't come up.
Yeah.
But,
Look, I'm not a superhero girl myself, but I do
That's fair.
prefer DC on the account of Batman is very funny. I've got to say, Gotham City, and he's like,
I love both.
Yeah, but he's hurt 50 pedestrians trying to chase the Joker, and he's like, yes, mission achieved. Whereas Marvel, you've got them going, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? You know what I mean? Different vibe.
Now, as we can see here on the game, so back to the game. Jesse is now currently at 7 Dawn, if I am not mistaken. He's on 7 Dawn right now. We only just yeah, that's all good. I don't want the feedback.
No, sorry.
So 7 Dawn, he can obviously play the Ben Beckman. However, if he decides to play the Ben Beckman, the Kiku's on KO effect.
Beckman trashes.
Beckman trashes. Oh, that is right. But instead, he decides to play the Whitebeard. Now, the Whitebeard.
It could be that Jesse didn't realize it was a trash versus KO.
I noticed your body English. You did one of these ones. Why did you do that?
When? Just then?
Yeah, you're like, oh, he's played the Blackbeard. Oh, like,
he's negging the Okeko.
Is that bad?
Well, look. The reason why is because with Whitebeard, when you rest him, you get to KO a 5,000 power or less. Now, I personally would have played the Ben Beckman because on play you get to trash a character rather than KOing it. So if you do trash a character, you're still able to trash it and put it into the graveyard, into the trash, and their on KO effect won't
trigger. So that's why Ben Beckman would have been the ideal here, the ideal play here. But since Jesse played, there we go. And now it's going to be the on KO effect. He gets to add a life into his hand, therefore prolonging his life. You don't want to do that with Katakuri, because the more life you have, it's going to be a lot of trouble in the late game, especially if Umit manages to pull the 10 drop big mums and put it on the field, trash a life, gain a life. Not really ideal in this situation.
I understand Jesse's thinking for sure. He wants to control the board. He wants to make sure he doesn't get overwhelmed. But he did just give the Katakuri player life. And yeah, he got rid of everything, and that's nice. And having a Yasop there and a Whitebeard is good. But the way Katakuri wins this is he just lingers.
Yes.
He just does not die.
You heard it.
Which is the whole yellow thing, really.
You heard it here first. It all sounds very complicated. I'm just like, I'm very, no, genuinely, I'm very impressed by like the future thinking you have to do with this game. Look, I've just recently got into TC Pocket, and I find that to be quite challenging. So I can't imagine what this is like.
Yeah, well,
especially in real life.
TC Pocket is it's a great introduction to getting into the Pokemon game. However, with One Piece, like as soon as you get the gist of what specific characters you want to have on field on your specific Dawn turn, and just being aware of the matchups. So Jesse in this situation, I mean, in a way, yeah, okay, I get why he wants to have the Whitebeard on on the field to KO any possible like blockers or any other characters on the field with 5 cards. And Katakuri does run Perispero.
Yes, which just got blown up.
Which just got blown up.
So this is an interesting play here from Umit. So he's bottomed the Whitebeard, which is by all means a good play.
Bottom the Whitebeard.
The interesting thing though is that Jesse is no longer on 3 life, which means that something like an Okiku from life will not trigger anymore. You do, is it 4 or less or 3 or less?
3 or less.
It is 3 or less.
It is
Yeah.
3 or
So
less.
it is a key number.
Yes.
I didn't want to shoot my mouth off, but oh, Jesse now has a dragon in hand as
Now,
well.
it's interesting because, yes, like I said before, Jesse might be pulling the good old Louise technique where hopefully, and fingers crossed, when he gets up to 10 Dawn, he does the right thing and plays the 10 drop shanks. He has 2 10 drop shanks right now. So having 9 Dawn doesn't really matter because he does have the 8 cost dragon available on the field, which leaves him up to 1 Dawn active. So yes, he can actually, he doesn't run. Yeah, he doesn't run Rad Beam. So maybe he just swing, he could go for an 8-9 swing or an 8-10 swing if he wants to.
Isn't it a crazy world that like Rad Beam feels like it's been
Super
power
Tangled.
crept? Sorry, isn't it crazy that it feels like Rad Beam has been power crept? Like,
yeah,
that card is insane.
It is, and it's just gonna get even more insane with the amount of buffs that Yellow is getting. Have you seen the recent Yellow events? If you have it's a 1 cost, and you can protect your leader or character for up to 5,000 if you guess the correct cost or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's an event card that was just revealed in OP11, which isn't gonna come out until for another.
That's a while away. Yeah.
March, I think, or May.
March or May.
No, that's March is 10, I think, and then May is EB.
EB, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
And then we have 11.
So
11's a big set, yeah.
Look, as I said, I'm not too familiar with this game. However, I do create the graphics for the pre-orders.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
I kind of do know when launches are. Now,
Oh well, apologies. Yeah, no, I didn't.
no.
I do.
I know about this game. I did want to ask. Did we preface before this game started how important it is for Jesse to win this? How much stress Jesse is currently under right now?
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned that because word around the grapevine has it that apparently the loser between these 2 gentlemen over here has to wear a store T-shirt for a whole entire week. So Jesse, if he loses, he has to wear a Blacklist Cards and Collectables T-shirt for a whole entire week while working at
I
PokeBox.
guess he's lucky that our shirts look so nice then.
Yeah, 100%.
Everyone looks good in
They're
black.
quite,
So there you go.
suave, yeah. But I know Jesse's Zooey Mama Amora. Jesse's not going to be happy about that, honestly. He's
Yeah.
maybe into wear that. He's going to walk into work like
And
this.
flooded with Nami here.
Okay, so we see that on the 9 Dawn play, he played a Yasop and a Lucky Roo.
Yeah.
Now, if in the next turn, Jesse can do something a bit funky here.
Do you reckon he might pull a bit of a funky move? Is he a funky guy when he plays one move?
Well,
Bear in mind, Lucky Roo is original power.
oh, that's right, original power. My apologies, because ideally I thought it would have been sick if
So if he pops
If-
the
if-
Roo with the Nami, he loses the Nami. But
I was thinking like the trigger for
Red Hawk.
Oh.
Negative 10,000, and then on the next
I
one.
was just thinking you'd neg it down with the Yasops, not Red Hawk.
Red Hawk trigger. But yes, he can. You are correct. On the KO, luckily we can only do an original power of 6,000 power or less. So at this point, what Jesse can do is in his next 10 Don play, he can't attach any Don onto his Yasop when he's swinging, so he can't minus 1,000 for every swing. He will have to do that the turn after the 10 drop shanks is played. The question is Jesse going to play the 10 drop shanks, or is he going to do something silly again?
I think.
What do we think, guys? Chat. What do we reckon? Is he going to do something good, or is he going to be silly again? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, the thing is, Jesse and Danny, if like they don't like.
They're both silly boys.
They're both silly boys. They're gonna do very like
Thunderbolt the Roo. I didn't realize Beges, they just live in trash today. They just never get triggered. Then
he gets the K.
And he clears the board very well. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought that was an L4. It's hard with this fully altered deck.
Yes, it is. It is. Now, did you see that in a blink of an eye? Boom.
Did you guys say that?
The balance of so the board presence from Jesse's side instantly just crumbles. Great move by Umit. Not just utilizing that life advantage using Thunderbolt, but at the same time popping his other Yasop character with the Nami on playability. Now Jesse, my brother, please, you only have one.
Jesse, my brother in Christ.
So this is because it's yellow a trigger. It looks like an Okiku to me. So a discard to play it. He has opted to do so. Okay.
Jesse's got one move. There we go. That's the move that he should have done.
He does have two of those shanks in hand as well, which is very nice.
That's the move that he should have done earlier, but no, he decided to. I'm sorry.
He's doing it when it counts now.
I'm still triggered by I'm still triggered. I'm still triggered from that last game that he played against Ace. Yes. Now, we noticed that he has 10 drop shanks on the field. Is he going to get another one? In my opinion, yes, he is, because he's flexing it on camera right now.
Yeah.
unless
it's a Perispero, not an Okiku. They look so similar.
He pulls a Danny and decides to play an Uta, searches for a Ben Beckman and trashes that Okiku.
Look at Jesse's head.
Is he silly enough? Is he silly enough to do that?
Of course he's silly.
So an interesting...
using Ben Beckman to trash the Okiku.
It looks like an Okiku.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a Okiku. Perispero, sorry.
They look the same.
They look the same, man. They look the same.
The Altarts look the same. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, these commentators, guys.
Same color and sorry.
You both got confused.
Yeah.
So
I can't see anything. I got glasses.
Put your fingers at your bums.
So first of all, what happened to the Oh no, he just swung. Okay, fair enough.
Umit went 15 into the shank.
Yeah, okay, that's a man. But you know what, Umit? Here you go. Merry Christmas. There's another shanks for you.
Yeah.
So he's gonna swing at Perispero. Now, is he going to get the big mom? Is he going to get the big mom? Is that it?
No.
Whiff. Is that a whiff? It's a whiff.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whiff.
Wow.
Now,
I love whiffs. Take me for that.
I've known Jesse for almost 2-3 years now. Yeah.
Winner take.
Is he gonna swing?
What did that just say?
It said this game determines who win, like winner take all.
Yeah, winner take all.
Oh, what the hell? Did we just?
Yeah.
I think it was from Pokebox. So I'm not sure how.
Oh wait.
So he's got to do it again. Can
15K, right?
Yep, 15K.
Oh, no, wait.
So effective 14 with the Shanks leader.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, I think it was a Gadatsu.
I'm
on
loving
top.
these
That's not
microphones. I
help.
won't lie.
Oh, he counters out. There we go. Now things are very bad from it.
Is he gonna top deck? He's got a rally on field, but there's no point
He doesn't
playing
do
it.
anything. Yeah.
Is he going to top deck? Did he already draw?
He did. He drew the Rayleigh.
Now, how much life does thing have?
He's still at 3. He did
You're
bottom
asking the wrong
something.
person.
I see it from here. That's why. Yeah.
So now, whether or not that was you're the one that should disappear, or it was just a card he didn't want.
Yes, buffing up your shanks, making
Yeah.
sure you attach that one rested Don.
No, he
just buffs. My apologies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna go for a. Oh, decides to go for that first.
So this is an interesting play, and all due respect to Jesse, it is a misplay. You should not don up your leader and then swing against yellow, because they could get a beige. Cancel your leader, and you can't swing, and then you're in all kinds
If only that advice was actually given to Danny before, but no, he decides to just pull a Danny, which is quite interesting. But you know, it is what it is. We
There's
just
an
love and
Okiku.
accept him. You know. What? What? Oh, who's there? My bad.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yes. Can you please? Yeah, sure thing. Can you read it out to me, please, Ali?
Okay, this comment right here. This game determines the overall tournament winner. Winner takes all.
Okay. Now, originally, we wanted to have Umit and Jesse fight it off in the first round. Preferably. But then we took an interesting turn. We ended up seeing Jesse and Umit, in the last round, which I guess is okay. But in all honesty, I don't want to take the victory away from Blacklist cards because I feel like I know for a fact that they played exceptionally well, especially with the amount of deck stacking that they've done.
Sorry, Umit's about to get completely blown out here if Jesse sees the line, which is you neg one. Okay, he missed it. If you neg one through the Shanksley, it does not need to target the card attacking. So you can do the neg one onto, say, the Pero and then blow that up too. Now, it is kind of a pointless endeavor at this point, but it is, it's free if you want to do it. But you do give them a draw, I guess. So it's,
Now, Jesse looking low on his hand right now. He has a Rayleigh in hand as well as, I think.
I mean, he has 3 good attackers into one life. He should be okay.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, you're the one who should disappear.
It's a trigger. That's okay. That's an insane trigger. I didn't know that Umit's actually playing NL. That's wild.
Arguably, in some ways, that card is better with Katakuri because of the leader
ability.
You can, as soon as you see it in life, you just bottom it. Now, I said arguably, so, I'm completely willing to be wrong on that.
Now, he does have another swing. He does have 10 Dons still. So if he distributes his Don properly, how many cards does Umit have?
He's got 3, and we know they're terrible. Oh, no, he's only got 2 because he has to pitch for the other one.
So he's got 8, so he's swinging for... Is this it? Is Jesse going to take this?
So he has to take this.
Is this another trigger?
Hope for a beige or another one.
Beige? It's another trigger. No!
Crazy.
That is insane. Now,
why was that good?
The reason why it was good, for the people that don't know this, Umit managed to trigger... Oh, and a Kiku. So Umit managed to trigger, you're the one that should disappear. So what it does is, if you use the trigger ability when you get hit, you're able to actually heal a life, therefore prolonging the game and also prolonging your life as well. So the fact that it triggered twice. Now, I don't know about you, but this event throughout the whole entire day has been insane with the triggers, especially with the yellow matchups.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is. There's the big mark.
People will be getting triggered, honestly.
It's also the only card he can take, so he kind of telegraphs that he's got nothing now.
It's unfortunate due to the fact that, well, I mean, I wish Umit had these cards when he was versing me, but you know what? It is what it is. But I'm glad to see that Jesse, look at the way Jesse's like sitting there so comfortably. Yeah. And there you go. Thanks for joining. PokeBox has taken the overall win. So if we're gonna get both Jesse and Umit here, apparently the loser has to wear the store shirt for a whole entire week. We need to clarify those rumors. But other than that, I think it was.
Yeah, just go. Yeah.
Was that you, Loki? Yes. Well, pre-agreed thing. Well, it's going to become reality at this point.
That's just a scarf at that point, isn't it?
No, man. What did everyone in chat think about that match? Wow, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this matchup before.
It really felt like this was the payment for those early games where Pokebox drew nothing, and then that game Blacklist just I mean, he never saw a big mom, and you need it. That is Yellow's weakness. Obviously, the NL plays different, but Katakuri's weakness is that in the event you don't generally back-to-back big mom, you're going to have a bad time.
You heard it here first, back-to-back big mums. That's what you want.
Well, that's the thing. Well, Umit didn't actually see any big names at that point. That was insane. I truly wish that. I'm sorry. I truly wish that, felt it was very one-sided.
It never looked like Umit was on top at all. You're right. And don't get me wrong. Yellow often doesn't look like it's on top, and then suddenly it just lives, and then you die. But in that game, it was just Shanks kind of was just doing what Shanks wanted to do.
Correct.
I picked up on a few cues just from what I could understand of the game. You did. There was a few times when Jesse would make a move and then he would do one of these ones, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's feeling pretty balanced." Did you feel Jesse was gonna win?
Not gonna lie to you. On the performance of Jesse and Danny overall, I like to put them and pile them up into one ball. You don't know what's going to happen when these two players play.
They're just so crazy.
If you ever verse 2v2, like a 2v2 with these guys, they're you don't know what's gonna happen.
So silly.
So we're gonna post match interview.
Here he is.
I've got it. No, I've got it.
Go.
All right, Jesse.
I'm gonna go. So I don't.
Bring Umit down because we'll do like a sign off. Umit, we'll do a final interview and we'll sign off.
Did you want to do a post interview?
Quick one, and then we'll just
and then I'll
we'll just do sign off.
yeah. All right. Umit, here you go. Come here.
Oh, then he's coming.
Exactly wild.
Yeah. So, first of all, Jesse. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, full cam. They're coming.
Yeah.
3. Should be down.
Okay. So first of all, Jesse, congratulations on winning. So, well done.
A real competition.
The real competition.
Some would say
Best of 5 starts now.
Yeah. 1-0.
Got it.
Now,
Some would say this is the real match, but I disagree.
I do have to say, first of all, as a dad, I'm going to use these words to you. I'm very proud of you because when I saw like, oh, cool. There's 10 Don. He's not going to stuff this up. He's not going to stuff it up.
Shanks.
He played Shanks.
You're right.
And then the next move, when you destroyed it with that massive swing from Katakuri, you decided to play another 10-drop Shanks. And I'm like, okay, good.
I nearly
He's
did it.
learning from his mistakes.
You know what I did that game? I actually used my drag and I tossed it away. I go, piss off. I threw it in the bin. I threw it in the bin with my 0-cost event.
You are wild.
I know. I did. I tossed
That's
it away.
wild. Now,
You want to say it
Umit.
again, Daniel?
Talk to me.
Now, Umit. I wish that I was versing you with
When
that
I did
hand
that? Yes, bro.
because, man, I did not see Big Mom at all.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, like, what was? Did you whiff? Or was it just a bad stack on the
So,
deck? Did you
let's-
not stack it hard enough? Like, what was it?
Yeah, let's put it this way: you either keep your first hand with 2 big mums in it and nothing else, or you mulligan and you don't see a big mum for the whole game.
You put it at the bottom.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? So it's like I either lose early game and then hold out for the end game, or you just, I guess, try to find your pieces, and it's just impossible, man. Like even healing twice.
Yeah.
Meant 0. Literal 0.
I was just I had a comment on that. The amount of absolutely crazy triggers that would have happened. That would have happened.
Look, I'll be honest. Blacklist paid me $50 to try to take a match, and I took the money.
But I just want to say, it was for you to pull those 2 triggers in what?
Yeah,
that was
off
insane.
the top. Off the top was crazy, but it was like it just felt inevitable at that point because it was like I'm trashing cards in hand, and if I don't see the 12 cost, it didn't matter, right? And I didn't, and that was the problem.
Now, Jesse, here's a question for you. Is there at a certain point in the match where you felt like, I've got this in the bag?
Not till the end.
There's those possible ways.
Not until I could counter both the shank swings.
Yes.
Then I'm like, I've got control. But I had nothing else in hand, so I was screwed.
Because there was some questionable moves that you did do. Like, for
Which
example, the white bid.
Yeah? Do you like the white bid?
You dropped the white bid. I mean, because if I had 7 Don, Ben, if you had Ben,
I didn't have
Ben,
it.
he didn't have it.
I have it.
So I guess, you know.
I had nothing to play that turn.
So how did you minus? You attached 1 Don to the Yasop.
To reduce
right?
the whatever that was a 6K. Yeah, and I tapped him to KO.
Yes.
Well, I swung first.
Yeah.
Got
KO.
one body on the board.
I killed both bodies.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was the goal.
which is absolutely true.
Yeah, and which now it makes sense because I was like thinking, oh, that's wild. Like,
I gave him search and I gave him a life.
Because I was in a way, I was a bit scared for you due to the fact
I was also petrified. I was a 3 life. He was at 5.
Exactly. It was 5 life. And the thing is, like, if Umit brings out if he has a 10-drop Big Mom right now, it's not going to look good for Jesse.
No,
it won't.
But I had to risk it at that point with what I had in hand, which was sweet FA. I had no Beckmans. I had nothing to get around his on KO triggers. I'm like, either I swing with everything and I'm gonna go down to 0 life next turn because I didn't have much counter either, because I had 2 Shanks in hand, plus I had Dragon, so I had very little.
Yes.
So I'm like, I have to kill the threat on board to save my life. Let him gain.
Yes.
If I can prolong the game to drop two Shanks, maybe a third, maybe a Rayleigh, then
Yes.
I'm like, I then gain control regardless of the big mums.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I just
Now, Umit, due to your loss, okay, rumor around the grapevine has it that since you've lost, you have to wear a Pokebox t-shirt at your store for a whole entire week.
Only if I have to with a blacklist in my store, because I may have won the last bit, but he won.
then with overall
That's
thing.
true. You won the battle, but not the war.
So
I think the opposite.
So so what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen?
You won lots of battles, but I just won the last bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen? Are
There's
you gonna
difference of
wear,
opinion, difference of
are you
opinion.
gonna wear each other's shirts after this, or are you just gonna leave it as it is? We found out who's the better player.
We can make something happen.
Yeah.
We can do some content. We'll put some videos and content out. There's always going to be repercussions of this evening. But I think from our perspective, I think it was successful. Whether we loved tonight was awesome. I think we had like 20, 30 people here tonight in person.
Yes.
60, I think 60, 70 was our peak on
Yes,
stream, which
yes.
is awesome.
Yeah.
There was lots of wild shenanigans.
Yes.
Made it more fun. It was meant to be a fun night.
Yes.
As much as we were competitive,
Yeah.
it was meant to be fun and laughter and enjoying it.
And you let the less fortunate play, man. Danny got his time on the camera, made an absolute meal out of it. We got a lot of good clips, a lot of good banter, a lot of good memes.
Yes.
And I think we're all the winners here.
Yeah.
Maybe not Danny, but we are all.
I think the community.
The community definitely won the most.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Danny, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Yeah.
No comment.
Look, I do want to say before I head off and you guys do your final sign out, I think I say this on behalf of the community, and I was mentioning it before when you weren't here, but the idea of like with all the stuff that's been happening recently with the stores and the fact that you guys came up with an idea of like, you know what, we need to brighten up this community, not just One Piece, but just like local game stores in general, just because you need to support one another, you know. By making this event happen, I don't know, this might be a domino effect. We don't know what's going to happen, but I just really, truly want to say thank you. Like, in all honesty, this has been, like, I know there was, like, a lot of misplays and a lot of, like, you know, people, like, you know...
The best part is, the best part of misplays.
But the best, it's just meant to be fun. It's meant to bring people
Yeah.
together, misplays, make it even better.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm the winner in that. I made it the best.
You're now famous.
I'm famous.
You're famous.
I'm famous.
Everyone's now going to know.
Ask me if I'm ever
you're that
playing in
guy.
L again.
Yeah.
Never again. My 2 weeks.
You're
My 2 weeks, I don't know. I'm done.
I'm going to get 2BD printed on your shirt. 2 Jenny.
But in all honesty...
Any of the 2. Any of the 2 up would have lost the game.
But I will say on that, I think, like, we'll continue doing this. I think what the plan is every quarter, every end of set, we'll run this event.
Yeah.
And also leading into, like, what you just said, the Usados domino effect.
Yes.
We are going to be launching off this, and at the end of the day, I think I'm going to put it out there in the world now because we're the first. We're
You're hearing this first. You're hearing this first, okay?
And first to get out there before other dominoes can fall, because we've now tickled people's brains.
Yeah.
And we want to keep our brain power first and foremost, and to say that we're going to be launching the One Piece Invitationals Victoria-wide sometime this year.
Okay.
Whenever it is going to be, sometime Q2, Q3. It's going to be happening.
Danny's looking at you like, what?
You're doing what? He knows.
We've agreed to this.
It's your face. It's your face.
Oh my god!
Now,
I didn't even know this.
Now-
it was all in his shiny head.
It is very shiny. It is.
It is quite
warm as well.
Yeah, I got sunburn. I got sunburn yesterday.
Brain power.
I got sunburn, and then what that is for you guys who don't know, we're going to get a couple of stores together who want to work with us, and essentially run a invitational event where the best you play at each stores, you qualify at each stores, then you go into essentially like a small mini regionals to see who's the best and whose store, which player is the best.
Now,
and that's going to be a little, you're going to call it the One Piece Victorian Invitational.
I do have a question for you. My last question, I promise. Is there any particular store, now one store from each of you, a particular store you have in mind who you wish to see in the next Interstore Championship?
Yes, but I can't, they're not going to say anything just yet.
Look.
No questions?
Hopefully,
no comments?
Not Blacklist because they. They clapped
He
me.
doesn't want to see Louise ever. Then you want to see Louise again.
That was my secret weapon, bro.
So, no comment.
You know, it's just the one person none of us knew.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No comment from you?
No comment.
Honestly, there's some exciting things happening. There's a lot of things happening in Victoria, and we are going to reserve our guest list will be reserved.
Okay. So if local stores want to join this sort of action, do they just contact you two, or is there going to be a like a Facebook group that's going to be happening?
We're going to be launching a Facebook group. You'll see it in the local groups. It'll be like we're going to call it, I don't know, the One Piece Victorian Players Group, something like that, whatever it's going to be.
Yes.
That'll be just for local stores to list their play nights. We'll have a calendar. And then through there, we'll be able to work with stores to launch this event.
Fantastic.
Which I think Paul has already done like something like that for Victoria already. Like yesterday, I did see you kind of put up like, you know, the names of the stores, the times, the locations of them. So you've already kind of went above and beyond to give everyone the opportunity to find where to play locally. And the amount of work that you've obviously put in to kind of get this stuff off the ground. So like the groundwork is already there, right? Like you've already put in a lot of that stuff, and you know, people now have like that opportunity to go find their locals. Like now there's more eyes on us than probably ever before.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably like with a pre-release this week
around the corner. Yeah.
I think it's a perfect time for like new players or those that have just like been learning on the app or wanting to get into One Piece are watching tonight and wish they could have joined in.
Yeah.
It's probably the best time to do it. Just find your local store, download the app, right?
Yeah.
Find which one's running at the time that you prefer, and there's no real reason not to anymore, right?
Yeah.
And the biggest thing for new players that they struggle with is they want to come in and make mistakes. You've just seen guys who played One Piece for the last 2.5 years, and we play weekly, monthly, or however often we play. We make mistakes too, so don't be scared. No one cares.
Yeah.
Come in, have fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys to do a sign off, and if you have any final words, like.
I think nice and quick. I think we just want to thank everyone for being involved. Everyone on stream, everyone in person, everyone who helped. Andy's behind us. He's probably gonna. Andy's gone home. He was extremely hungover today, and he's come and built the stream for us. And he's let's just Danny just mute you for a second.
No, I don't think that's it.
So it's just like, you know, he's come in and helped. He worked all day today being in the state that he was, and without this couldn't happen without him because I can't run the stream like he does. So if you guys want breaks, go see Andy at Insta. Give him a hand. Go and say some words to him. Good or bad, doesn't matter. But I think, But when's your One Piece locals?
We do Fridays at 6:30, which is the same time as you guys. So whichever one's closer.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for not knowing our schedule. This guy.
I don't know anyone's schedule. I barely know my schedule.
And Saturdays at 12 o'clock. So we do 2 days. So then that way we kind of like have people, if they want to be closer to us or they're closer to you, and it doesn't matter because the community is the community.
And they share anyway.
And you know, exactly right. Like you've seen some of the players that come to your store, come to our store, they're on our separate teams.
Yeah.
You know,
they're no longer invited.
And obviously, you know, your
I've got the band list for like coming up the front for anyone who played for you.
And your events for people that don't know at home.
We're on Friday nights at 6:30.
Yeah, nice copycat. Yep.
And then Sunday, actually I was first.
But realistically, we started like 7:15.
Yeah, true. True. And then Sundays at 11, which is kind of like 11:30. But so today we're playing One Piece literally all day. But other than that, I think big things to come. Follow Blacklist socials, follow Pokebox socials, Facebook, Instagram, all the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then keep in touch with the new upcoming events that we'll be running